Hello and welcome back to Matt Hayes Tottenham blog and to another live Spurs watch-along. Tonight, Tottenham visit Stoke in the EFL Cup quarter-final, and I'm delighted to say I'm joined by Marcelo, and the Christmas spirit is here as well with David Harris, the Irish Yid. Let's start off with you, David. How are you getting on? Loving the glasses.
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you. I actually ran down to the pound shop and got them before just especially for this, spread a bit of the Christmas cheer. It's Christmas time, and hopefully Spurs give us something to enjoy and celebrate over the Christmas. Come on, lads.
Exactly. We need a big turnaround tonight to have Spurs fans in some sort of good spirits over the Christmas period. Marcelo, how are you getting on?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Listen, last week wasn't very nice. We dropped from first to sixth. But then again, you got to look at the positives. You know what I mean? Like, we're just in a bad little blip. Jose has turned it around before. He can turn it around again. I have full belief in my manager, especially in January. I have full belief that my manager will get backed. Him and, Levy, they have a good partnership. And, listen, it's a bad little blip for us, but he can turn it around and, win here today, beat Wolves. I know everybody's saying, oh, we can't beat Wolves. We can't beat Wolves. Come on, listen, we can beat Wolves. Chill out. This is just a blip. We beat Wolves. United and Leicester, that's going to be a tough game. I'm predicting a draw for that game. And, if they drew and, listen, Liverpool drop points, which can happen, we're back second place. And then everybody that's saying, we're out of the title race, we're back right in it. You know what I mean? So got to look at the positives. If you look at the negatives, what's the point of supporting the club?
Positive vibes as always from Marcelo, and that's the thing, such a congested table. We moved down the table so fast, I think we can get up there just as quickly. Let's welcome a few people to the stream. We've Killian Kenny saying, come on, you Spurs.
Come on.
Abarup with a real positive start here saying we'll win. Caleb asking, is Kane playing? And we'll get on to that in a second. Nathan saying, you guys are legends. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Nathan.
You're a legend,
and to everyone else who is joining the stream. We have had some confirmed team news so far. The lineups will be announced in about 10 minutes. But we do know from Jonathan Veal that Dele Alli and Gareth Bale will be starting in this game tonight. And he has also confirmed that Eric Lamela has travelled to Stoke. So he is there and is in contention to feature in this one. Let's just get up this video of some of the Spurs players arriving at the Bet365 stadium. Of course, it'll buffer. I'll just load that up there and get it back on in a second. But yeah, there's some Spurs players here arriving at the ground. In this video, we're told it's Dele Alli and Eric Lamela, but it's not the best video. Obviously, the journalists not allowed too close to the players with all these social distancing stuff. But here are some of the players arriving at the Bet365 ground. If you can figure out who any of these players are, I respect you for it. But we're being told it is Dele Alli, Eric Lamela, and there's two others here we'll see in a second. I think the first one might be Dele Alli.
That's Dele.
Just there.
Yeah, the white shoes. He always wears the white shoes. You can always sell it.
Marcelo, you must have pictures of this lad plastered everywhere.
No, listen, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a guy that likes to pay attention to, wearing, I'm very aware of things. You know what I mean? Dele always wears, now the pink boots. I've never seen those pink boots.
Is that Matt Doherty back there?
That does seem like a Doherty thing, you know what I mean? He's a bit of a comedian, he likes being a little bit, different out there. I don't know. I think it is. That might be Doherty. That might be the one with the pink boots.
Well, to be honest with you, I think you can probably bank on it being Doherty. I think Doherty will start tonight.
Can you hear me, guys? There is my connection okay?
Yeah. I can hear you.
I thought it was gone there for a second.
That could be a no baller with the pink shoes.
Could actually be. Well, look, I think it's going to be a strong lineup regardless tonight. We've Adam Weitzman joining us from Israel. We've Sushan saying, hello, boys. How's it going? Zach saying Bale needs to play more consistently, not always starting, but at least getting minutes. You can't expect him to turn it on and off like a switch, which I do agree with. And back here to Caleb's question, asking, is Harry Kane playing? I think it's going to be a big decision either way, whether he starts or is on the bench. But I think we will be going with a strong lineup tonight. I wouldn't be surprised to see Harry Kane starting. But yeah. I think it may be someone else up there, potentially Carlos Vinicius. Marcelo, what do you think?
Yeah, listen, I really want to see some more minutes from Carlos Vinicius. I feel like if there's ever been, a player that Jose is kind of like not treated fairly, not giving him, more chances than he deserved, has been Vinicius. I think every time, let me ask you this. Every time Vinicius has started for us, I can't remember one game where I'm like, oh, Vinicius just looked off it today. He just looked like he wasn't, had any intent or, had no passion. Like every time he plays, you see an intent, and he's an aggressive player. He likes getting, in the box, likes getting in these dangerous areas. And he's also a player that can, score and create. You know what I mean? We've seen that, and maybe he's still learning English. Maybe that's what Jose's trying to do. You know what I mean? Because if you start Vinicius, you most likely need to start Mora just because of the connection. And right now, I don't think anybody wants to see Mora starting. I think we're kind of having enough of the guy. But yeah, I really wish Vinicius was. We're getting the team sheet. Yeah.
Mark here is saying Harry Kane Jr. is due any minute. Will be surprised if he travelled. It has been confirmed. Harry Kane has travelled. It was Jonathan Veal again.
Wow.
David, Kane, or Vinicius?
For me, look, I just want to touch on the Vinicius thing. I actually do think he's been harshly treated. I think someday when you're trying to get back into a game, especially against Leicester, he's a sort of player you need to be bringing him on. Like, this is why you've been calling out for a second striker option and to be able to rest Kane. And to me, like in the Europa League, he's done his job. He's scored goals. He's played well. So I do think he's been harshly treated. But at the end of the day, look, a baby's not going to stop Harry Kane from wanting to lift a trophy. It's not going to stop Mourinho. It's not going to stop Mourinho from wanting to lift a trophy. We have to remember, we're 2 games away from Wembley. We're 2 games away from a final because the semi-final is only 1 leg. And if we get Brentford in that, we'll all be licking our lips. And for me,
that'd be a great one.
Like, look, I think Mourinho is going to go at as strong a team as possible. Yeah, he will rest a couple of players, but he's going to go as strong as possible. He wants to win this. He's won it 4 times, Matty. He's won it more than what we have as a club. We've only won it once, and that was in 2008 with the Woodgate header. Mourinho's won it 4 times, so it is a trophy to me that he wants to win. He's proven with his record. So let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's a massive game, and as you say there, if we do get Brentford in the semi-final, it'll be absolutely massive for us because you'd have to assume we will get through to the final if we do play them, and it is a one-legged semi-final. It usually isn't, but this season it is because of the just with everything going on, the congested season. They decided it is better to do that. We heard yesterday the final has been pushed back to the 25th of April with the hope of getting fans into the ground, which is it's 2 months later into the season now. It's going to be, if things go to plan for us, if we do well in the Europa League and the FA Cup, it could be a very congested end of the season for us. And something
just on that, Matty, do you think they should probably push it back to the end of the season? Do you think that'd be more suited for anybody who makes the final?
I don't think so, because like the League Cup, it's a trophy, but I think the best thing that does, and I think Mourinho has spoken about this himself in the past, is that it gives you a big boost going into the last 3 or 4 months of the season because you have one trophy under your belt, and it kind of spurs you on to go and get those last few trophies. And that's something I was hoping Spurs could benefit from this season, but it's not possible now. It's a really strange decision. Before we go any further, I want to welcome the English Yid channel member saying, "Hi Matt, David, Marcelo, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas to you as well. I'm looking forward to reaction from these players tonight, and my opinion is we need a trophy. So this game is important to us." Harry Kane, he may have travelled to Stoke, but he's here. He's loving your hat, David.
Thank you very much.
We have F-Dog saying, "Love you, Matt. I love you too. I love everyone who's tuning into these streams." Steve, welcome to the channel as well, channel member. If you are interested in becoming a channel member and getting those custom emojis beside your name, as Steve does there, and the English Yid as well, make sure to go down and hit that join button below. Ashley saying, "Hey guys, how are we all? We're all good, Ashley. Good to see you in here. Hoping we can get the win tonight." We have Martin Hawkins, Ronnie D, Zach Ross, all welcome to the stream as well. So we're about 5 minutes out from team news. We're expecting a very strong lineup. It has been confirmed. If you missed, it has been confirmed already by Jonathan Veal that Dele Alli and Gareth Bale will start for Spurs tonight in what is expected to be a strong lineup. I think the big question we're all having at the moment is, will it be Kane or Vinicius? But there's of course a few other positions where there are a number of options in there. The 2 fullback options, of course, with either Davies or Reguilon on one side, and then Doherty and Aurier on the other side. We already touched a bit on the right back role, but David, who do you think we may see in the wide defensive positions?
As in the fullbacks?
Yeah.
Look, I think Doherty will play on the right. I don't think that's in question. I'd be very surprised to see Aurier, especially after the mistake he made. And plus, he put in a big week there. Palace, Liverpool, and Leicester. Yeah. So for me, look, it'd be nice to give him a rest and give Matt Doherty a game. Because at the end of the day, let's face it, like for as poor as he has been going forward, because we've expected a lot more, he's done his job defensively. Like defensively hasn't really been a question. And then on the left side, look, I don't want Mr. Anonymous if he's going to play, and that's Ben Davies.
He is. He is. It's just a matter of the truth, David. He's just gonna play, and it's sad.
Number 33, Mr. That'll do. You know what I mean? It's not good enough. And at the end of the day, if he is going to go at Davies, I'd rather see Sirkin. The only reason why I can see him going with Davies, Matty, is because of the physicality. Stoke are going to play for a lot of set pieces. This is what they have, the old Northern Ireland manager, and this tends to be the football that he tends to play. They do play for a hell of a lot of set pieces. But the one we all want to see is Reguilón. He was rested against Liverpool. So, look, he should be fit enough to get up and down that pitch tonight. And we need him because we're going to need some quality balls into the box. And as we know, Ben Davies, it just isn't capable.
Yeah, actually, now that you said it, he could start, because I forgot that he didn't play for Liverpool. And he only played one game against Leicester. So he should be fit. But you never know.
He'd be a fantastic player to have for us tonight, because I assume we are going to go out and attack Stoke, and he could be that brilliant influence down the left-hand side. Gaffy 1996 coming in with the £2 super chat. Thank you very, very much for that, Gaffy. Really, really appreciate it. Saying the Three Musketeers, here's to a big win today. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Gaffy. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways today. Of course, we haven't won since that game against, was it Arsenal or last win?
Yeah, it was Arsenal, yeah.
God, see, it's because we stopped doing the watch-along, guys. That's all it was.
True.
We weren't here, so we didn't win. So back to winning ways tonight, absolutely guaranteed. 2 minutes out from lineups, centre-backs. David, who do you think it'll be?
I honestly think we're going to see Toby rested here today. I do. I think it'll be a shrewd move as well. Rest him for the Wolves game. Have him fit and ready to go. We have to remember this guy is 33, if not touching 33. So he does need a rest from time to time. And again, he has put in a massive week. So for me, rest him, and I think you might see Dyer and Sanchez, because if I'm correct, I think Rodon's cup tight. So
yeah, he's cup tight. Yeah.
And Tanganga's out injured. So look, we only have 3 to pick from. So for me, if I was going for it, I probably would go Sanchez and Dyer just to rest Toby, and it should be enough to get through this game. Because as we know, actually, Matty, their main striker Tyrese Campbell is actually out. They don't score too many goals, but they keep a hell of a lot of clean sheets. You'll probably see Sam Vokes up front for them tonight. But look, we need Sanchez and Dyer to stay switched on today. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And
go ahead. No, I was gonna say, missing Rodon and then Tagango, it's a whole, that's a big miss for us, man. And hopefully, what I hope is we play Dyer this game, and then we give the Welsh Maldini a chance against Wolves, because honestly, he deserves a chance against Wolves. I mean, like, it's getting to a point where, like, how many, like, I know Dyer, he's had like these good performances, but I was talking to David about this. Against low block teams, Dyer just isn't good enough. You know what I mean? His passing is not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, you saw in Leicester, we can't get the ball to the midfield because Dyer just whips them back to the, center backs.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's just like, I think if we're playing a low block, I'd rather have Dyer than Rodon. But when we are playing on the offense, we need the Welsh Maldini. We need Taganga. You know what I mean? We need these youngsters that can pass and, have energy. But, I mean, this game, Dyer starting, hopefully if Sanchez start, he can add that energy. Sanchez is pretty good, in terms of pace. But, yeah. The lineups.
It'll be interesting to see how we rotate for this game. And it's a very, very strong lineup. 1 or 2 surprises in there for me, for definite, if we can just get it up here on the screen. And here we have it. Spurs start with Hugo Lloris in goal. It's an incredibly, incredibly strong lineup. 4-2-3-1, as you touched on, David. We're going to have Matt Doherty playing in right back. Davinson Sanchez and Eric Dyer in the middle, with Ben Davies on the left. A double pivot, you would assume, of Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Harry Winks. I assume that's going to be Lucas on the right, Bale on the left, Dele Ali behind Harry Kane. So look, a very strong bench there as well, actually. Joe Hart, Alderweireld, Reguilón, Sissoko, Lamela, Son and Vinicius. So if we don't come out of this game looking forward to an EFL Cup semi-final, I think we'll be quite disappointed with that. It's an extremely strong lineup. A lot of goals there. Dele Alli back in his favourite position behind the striker. Harry Winks back in his favourite position and double pivot in the middle of the park. A lot of things looking good there. David, what do you think?
Look, I'm happy to see Kane up top. I'm happy that means we're going for it and Jose wants to win. It's a huge game for Dele Alli. He's back in his favourite position, like you said, Matty. And for me, he has to take this opportunity. He really does, because, look, let's face it, if he takes this opportunity today, creates a couple of goals or even nicks a couple, he's back in contention. He's back in contention.
Absolutely.
And it's up to him just to get that consistency. And again, it's up to him to do it. But on the other hand, if he has a poor showing, Matty, it does look likely he'll leave in January. Lucas Moura. Oh, this is a guy that, look, we all love. He's 2 goals in the semi-final against Ajax. But as Spurs fans, like we need to stop thinking sentiment. Look, call a spade a spade. His end product is non-existent. It's non-existent, and it's not even a confidence issue with this guy either. But for me, like it's just never really been there. It's very, very few and far between where we actually see something from him. And look, I get it. He works hard, but I'm sick of talking about these players on the right-hand side working hard. We need contribution. That's what we need.
I really wanted Stevie to start on the left, honestly. I was kind of, hoping for that. I was disappointed that Stevie isn't starting. I feel like if he plays this game and he scores a goal, which I believe he can, you know what I mean? I think Stevie, he just needs to play on the left. And I think when he is on the left, he's creating a lot more chances. And he just needs to score a goal. It's just lack of confidence with Stevie Bergwijn right now. You know what I mean? He has the work rate. He has the ability. He's been doing well, but it's just in the final third. You know what I mean? The last ball, he's just struggling. And he just needs to score. I think once he scores, he gets that confidence. And I felt like this would have been a perfect game for him to regain that confidence. Perfect game. And I was sad not to see him, but I'm really happy to see Dele because I did not think he was going to start today. I told David this. I think Dele so far, in my opinion, I don't want him to be done at the club, but I think just looking at it, it looks like he's done at the club. You know what I mean? It just seems like he's just not in Jose's plan, and I don't get why, because I feel like when Jose first came, we saw, the old Dele Alli, creative, attacking, intense. I think Jose just, like I get it's not up to him, to just get always the better of these players, but I feel like he could do a little bit more in getting the better of Dele. I think just, putting him on the bench and putting him on the sidelines when, you have Harry Winks putting a 0 out of 10 week in and week out. I think that's just unfair. And as far as Harry Winks, for me, I mean, my mind is already made up on Harry Winks and Ben Davies. It's already made up. But for me, if they have a horror show, I don't want to hear any more defenses for these guys. I think if Davies and Winks have a horror show today, you gotta bring in Harvey White, gotta bring in Dennis Serkin. I don't care what you tell me. You cannot tell me Dennis Serkin and Harvey White are worse than this. Did you see that game against Chelsea, against the youngsters? That Harvey White, cross. To Scarlett. Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. You can't tell me, the kid doesn't have quality. He's a good player, man. You know what I mean? If he's any worse than that, we might as well just sell them. You know what I mean? Because we might as well just sell them because they can't get any worse than that. I mean, I was looking at the stats. I was reading it to, David. Harry Winks has created only 3 chances his whole Tottenham career. 3 chances, 3 big chances. He's only created 3 big chances his whole Tottenham career. And, we talk about this guy and his passing. Yet he's only created 3 chances. Musa Sissoko has created 34 chances his whole Premier League career. This is a guy we criticize in chat size for not being good enough at the final pass. You know what I mean? And he's
as well. Ben Davies is going to be very important tonight because look, for as much good as he did against Liverpool defensively, when he got on the ball, he just kicked it back to Liverpool. And then when he tried to find D's man with a pass, he couldn't. Again, he just passed it straight back to Liverpool. So this guy's going to have to be composed on the ball tonight. Especially against Stoke, a team that sit back, there's no way this guy should just be kicking it straight back to them. And if he can't find his pass, I want to see Serkin. At the end of the day, lads, we have a youth academy for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you're not going to believe in these players and give them a chance, what's the point of having it? There's only so long you can keep going with average players before you have to start looking. And like that, if we don't have the money, you're going to have to bring in a young lad. It's as simple as that. Like Villa done it with Jack Grealish. You had Burnley do it with Dwight McNeil. There are youngsters out there who can actually come in and make an impact. And for me, Dennis Serkin at left back, he's better than Ben Davies ever will be. You know what I mean? And he has very high potential. He's one that actually England have tried to nick now over Ireland, believe it or not.
I believe that.
And Harvey White as well. Like that assist in the under-23s for Dane Scarlett. When was the last time we seen a player grab the ball to try and play a pass like that in our starting 11? Honestly, let's be realistic.
And he does that week in, week out.
With that pass, it shows me that this guy has angles to his game. It's not just simple passes like Harry Winks. He's able to create stuff from different angles. So look, this is a guy we do need to get in and around the team and start giving him a go. If we don't get back to winning ways, it's as simple as that.
And how old is Harvey White again? He's like 19, right? 19, 20, I think so, right?
I think he's actually
really
only 18.
Is he only 18?
God.
I think
wow.
A lot of he's 19. Yeah.
Oh, is he 19? Because I was gonna say we started playing Harry Winks around when he was 19. You know what I mean? We kind of started getting him involved in the first team when he was 19. You know what I mean? So like, why can't we? No, you can't tell me we can't do the same with Harvey White. Look at Lampard. You know what I mean? I hate Chelsea. Don't get me wrong. I hate giving him any credit. But look at Lampard. He got top 4 with basically the academy last season, and then he goes and spends big money, and now he's struggling. You know what I mean? Like he brought in world-class players, quote unquote, right? Some of them haven't looked world-class, but he's gotten all these world-class players, and he's doing worse than he did when he had the academy last season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I'm telling you, like, these youngsters, you give them a chance. And I'm not saying, oh, start Dennis Serkin or Dennis Serkin and Harvey White is the answer. No, they're not. But they're an option. And they're an option that we should be utilizing. And the fact that we're not even giving them a chance, not even trying, is something I will criticize Jose for. Because how can you not give Harvey White a chance? How can you not give Ben Davies a chance? Especially in the Europa games, you know, in these group stages. You know what I mean? That's when he should have given them a chance. They're homegrown players too, because they came from our academy. That could have been another thing that could have solved our homegrown problems. And then now we're giving up Gazaniga, we're giving up some of these, you know, international players, you know, in Europa for Ben Davies. You know what I mean? Like, like it's bullshit. So listen,
and just
no,
just
go ahead.
To put a bit of context onto why we're talking about these lads, it's purely because the likes of the experienced lads that we're supposed to be dependent on just haven't given anything. They haven't performed, you know, and that's why we're talking about the likes of Harvey White and Dennis Serkin. Like, I agree with you, Marcelo. We're not calling for them to start, but we're calling for them to be putting in around the squad and given a chance to see what they can do. Because surely they'll be producing more than what we have at the minute as backup.
And I felt like Jose really blew it with the Europa games. I felt that was crucial because listen, look, you know, now it's harder to start Harvey White and the likes of Dennis Serkin because, you know, now we're in the knockout phase. You know what I mean? We don't want to see Serkin making a mistake against, you know, Stoke and costing us the game. We don't want to see that because that's going to kill his confidence. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to see, you know, Harvey White play against, you know, like a Real Sociedad if we, you know, beat, Wolfsberger and then, you know, get into a knockout game again. Like, you don't want to see them making a mistake in the, you know, knockout game. You can't afford that now, right? But like, if it was like a, you know, a group stage game, you can't afford a defender to make a mistake. So it was a perfect time to see what like Harvey White and Dennis Serkin was about, and we just didn't do it. We just, you know what I mean? Like, he should have done that. So I'm gonna criticize Jose for that. That was pathetic. He should have done that.
Yeah. Matty, I've actually a question for you. Now, I know we were speaking not so long ago, and you're still kind of in the middle on the Winks camp. I think I know where you sit with Ben Davies. But for me, if these players give a no-show again tonight, are you done with them?
I don't know. Look, there's a stat there from Ben Davies. You were talking about it there, him against Liverpool. He had 35% pass accuracy, which is absolutely shocking. That is not good enough.
It's not even a footballer.
I know my footballer.
It's not even a footballer.
Yeah.
At that point,
he's on the border of being a footballer. It's absolutely dreadful. Look, I think they're similar with both Davies and Winks, that they have offered us a lot in the past, but they just don't seem to be able to do it anymore. So it's getting harder and harder to defend them. But I think a game like tonight is one where they can do well for us, because, like, you know, it's on your channel, Dave, and that transfer special coming out tomorrow. Everyone make sure to go check it out on Dave's channel tomorrow. And we were talking about how the likes of Harry Winks and Ben Davies falls into the same category. They're just utility players. You know, they can come in a game against Stoke when Stoke are a massively depleted side at the moment. They can come in and give other players a rest rather than actually offering us something on the team. Because Ndombele and Lo Celso aren't in that squad tonight. And it's because Harry Winks is there, we can afford to do that. Now, what that means for Ndombele's injury or for Lo Celso's injury, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think they're getting very, very close to not being able to recover the reputation at the club at the moment. Just touching on a few things here. We've Vamshidar with the super chat, £5. Thank you very much for that, Vamshidar. It's greatly appreciated. Saying we have to win this match with good score to get our momentum back. It could be a great one for us.
Absolutely.
A few channel members chiming in here. The English Yid saying, I'm glad he's gone strong tonight because we can't as a club be picky and choose as what trophies to go for because we haven't won one since 2008. And that's how you start the winning mentality, guys. And I absolutely 100% agree with you there.
Agree with that, yeah.
Jeremy Smith saying, hi lads, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come on, you Spurs. Jeremy, very Merry Christmas. You as well.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much for popping into the stream tonight. We'll take a quick look at the Tommy G here saying big love to Marcelo.
Come on, Tommy. Big love to you.
Good man. I just want to make an announcement because I know you're way too modest to do this, Matty. I just want to call on everyone watching at the minute. Don't be afraid to get in the super chats for Matty Hayes. This guy provides you quality content every week. He provides you content that no other Spurs people provide you. The likes of the 7 reasons behind Jose's philosophy. Absolutely. You know, a lot of transfer specials, a lot of live watch-alongs and that. So please do get your support behind this guy and start throwing in some super chats and that and help him out because the content's only going to get better. The more money he has to provide the content, the better it is. So make sure you get them in. And also the memberships, lads, the memberships, you're going to want them for the January transfer window. Trust me on that. Trust me. I think he has a few big guests lined up for that. So, lads, trust me, you're going to want the membership for that.
Thank you very much, David.
And just to add to that, listen, I don't listen to any of these other, punditry. Matty Hayes is a channel you want to listen to, especially if you're a Tottenham fan. You're tired of Jamie Redknapp, constantly talking smack about us. You're tired of these clowns in Sky Sports. You're tired of these clowns in ESPN FC. You're tired of all these fake news, fake medias. You're tired of all these, clowns, man. Go join Matty Hayes, man. He gives you the real info. He gives you the real deal. This man had Fabrizio Romano, bro. He had it in his channel. He gives you the latest news, every action-packed. He breaks everything down. I'm telling you, subscribe, join that membership button. Give him the support he needs because, we need some more Tottenham pundits. We need some more people representing us and giving us the true information and telling us what we need to know. So subscribe and, join the army. Join the Matty Hayes army. Come on.
And as well, sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you, Matty. I just know you're way too modest and way too nice to push it. I just honestly want to see you make it. I really do. You've already made it, but I want to see you go as far as possible, and that's why I've done it. And also, just I'm going to take this opportunity quickly to plug my own channel, lads. I'm 44 people away from my 500 before Christmas, and look, you're never going to dent my Christmas spirit, as you can see, but you can also help it and make me even more enthusiastic by hitting that subscribe on the Irish Yid and getting me to 500.
Yeah, and you know what? Just to plug in that, I'll do even one up for you, David. Since I did one for Matty, I got to do one for you as well. You know what I mean? You hate Tottenham. If you like hype, join the Irish Yid, bro, because we do the hype show every Wednesday, bro. We get you hype. We bring you the positive news. We bring you the positive vibes. If you also want to see these deadweight players getting ripped apart, just join our channel because we rip them apart. We show no mercy. You know what I mean? Cobra Kai style, bro. You know what I mean? So, come on, join up. Join the Irish Yid army. Get them to 500. I want to see 500, all right? Because we can't let Arsenal be doing one up, you know what I mean? We got to rule YouTube, you know what I mean? We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. Come on.
Yeah, everyone, make sure to go over and check David's channel out. As I said, transfer special on there tomorrow. All this fantastic content with amazing guests. Having the debates you want to hear. It was a fantastic Winks debate on there last week, but outstanding content over there as well. So make sure to go and check that out. Thank you very much to the two of you for that plug, and thank you, Nicole, for the 549 super chat. Massively appreciate that, Nicole. Vamshidar as well. Another £5 super chat from Vamshidar saying 5 more for great Marcelo and Irish Yid. Keep supporting.
Vamshidar.
Come on.
Outstanding, lad. Thank you very much
for the support. To you as well, bro.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, wherever you're from, man. You know what I mean? It's a great time. All I asked for Santa was a win today and a 3 points against Wolves. So, you know what I mean? Hopefully he can give me that.
That's all
if you've been a good boy, it should be on its way.
We've Sushan coming in here, David, saying Matty's the #1 Irish Yid. I think I'd agree with that. Sam Brown saying what a plug.
All I say is that you can just go over and check out the quiz on We Are Tottenham TV. They call me now the comeback kid over there, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But look, I want round 2 because I know there's a bit of controversy before it about that quiz, actually, because I knew I just knew the answer before they asked the question. I just knew it was going to be Stephen Kelly. Yeah. Because look, Andy Reid actually is another one, but he's a player a lot of people have forgotten about at Tottenham, whereas Stephen Kelly wasn't. So I knew the answer. But look, make sure you get over, check it out. But I want round 2. I want to put this to bed.
I'll happily do round two. Harry Kane saying Marcelo has to start a YouTube channel, and as soon as you have the time, Marcelo, as soon as you can put your all in it, we'd love to see you starting your own channel.
Yeah, listen, I graduated, and then now I'm looking for a job. So unfortunately, you know what I mean, like these things are gonna, like me coming in, it's just gonna decrease over time. You know what I mean? It's just the nature of the game, man. You know what I mean? Especially with the time zone. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be tough for me to create a YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, look, we absolutely love having you on here. So if you don't have any YouTube channel gets on here more, I think I'll have to appreciate that. We've Martin saying David is a second Spurs YouTube channel I've subbed to. I'm calling it off there. Love it. Yeah, so look, let's take a quick look.
And happy Christmas to him.
Merry Christmas, Martin. A good friend of mine. Merry Christmas to you. Take a quick look here at the Stoke City lineup. Now we know Stoke, very depleted squad. For starters, their first 5 choice goalkeepers are out injured, which is a crazy thing. They had to decide today.
Keeper, so isn't it?
Yeah, they had to decide today between playing a 19-year-old goalkeeper who'd never played a professional game of football, or a 37-year-old goalkeeper who hasn't played a league game in 2 years. And they've gone with the 37-year-old Andy Lonergan. You may remember played for Liverpool there the last year or the year before.
Could have actually played for Ireland as well, Matty.
Has he? I honestly didn't even know that.
He could have. He had the option, but he
turned us down. Of course he did. I don't know too much about this Stoke City squad, to be honest. Danny Bath, centre back there, is your captain. James McLean, another Irishman starting, and Tashan Oakley-Booth, former Spurs player, starts tonight for Stoke in this one. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Now, look, before we get more a bit into this game, there are some things I think we should discuss because we haven't had the chance to do so on this channel just yet. And the first one is that game against Leicester on Sunday. Vardy penalty and Toby Alderweireld own goal. Just our second successive league defeat, or just our third of the season. And as you can see there, the first Premier League game we failed to score in since the opening day of the season. There's not a lot of positives to take from that game. We were very poor from start to finish. I think the tactical approach was wrong. We gave Leicester what they wanted. We were bad out of possession. We were bad in possession. There wasn't much desire. There was individual mistakes. It's everything Jose Mourinho has taken out of our squad this season, creeping back in. Sergio Aurier giving away that penalty. It's really hard to find the positives out of the performance in itself. Steve there says that we were crap on Sunday, and I don't think there's any other way to put it. Yeah. Marcelo, you're always someone who manages to find the positives. Can you do that this week?
Look, listen, I already said it. You know what I mean? Like, the positive is that performance happened during January. You know what I mean? And, now we're 6th. And, I mean, listen, I know, looking at the table, we are 6th, but that is a false position. Trust me. We beat Wolves. We're back in the mix. We're back in the top 4. We're back in the title race. That's just the nature of it. You know what I mean? This is just a very tight Premier League table. The top clubs, it's very tight right now. So we're not out of the game. But the good thing is that loss came near January. And Levy, Levy, he does not want to risk it. He wants top 4. That's you know what I mean? He will do it no matter what. And we didn't spend that much on summer. I know we got these loads of players, but I think we spent 46 mil. I think Leeds, I think a lot of other clubs, Wolves, I think all these other clubs spent more than us. So we do have money to spend. You know what I mean? Despite like our financial crisis right now, we have done our business very smart. You know what I mean? So we do have a position to spend at least on one big player. You know what I mean? Like Marcel Sabitzer or Skriniar. I don't think we're going to get both. I think that's just unrealistic. But I think we do have enough money to get one big player in. And listen, if we get a big player in, we get a midfielder or a center back, either one, it would greatly improve this squad. So that's the positive. And listen, the last time we had a horror show, because I'm not going to consider the Liverpool a horror show. I felt like we showed a lot of fight. I felt we were in that game. You know what I mean? And then we can see the last minute goal, heartbreaking. But it's a performance you can keep your chin up. You know what I mean? This performance was one of the last performances where I was like it felt like the Everton game where it was just dead, boring. You know what I mean? Nothing happened. The squad went in there and fell asleep pretty much. It was a horror show. I could have played in that game, but since that Everton game, if you remember, we went unbeaten. Jose turned things around. He changed our system. He changed everything. He got the better of these players. So you know what I mean? Like that same thing can happen for us. He can turn this around. So maybe we just needed this kick up the ass. Maybe we just needed this wake up call, and then this squad can get back to the way things were. You know what I mean? Winning ways, fighting again. Giving these team a hard try. Don't just let them run them. You down. So that's the positives.
Yeah, love it. All is fine in there. S.E. Kane here, Kane. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Saying so gutted on Sunday, a bad end to a poor week. A big win today will lift the spirits, which I absolutely agree on. And Gaffey saying Stoke aren't even playing their best 11. We have to win, no excuses. Before we get David's input on that Leicester game on Sunday, we've 70 people watching here live. Thank you very much to everyone who is tuning in. And if you are new to the channel, here's a quick message. Make sure to go down and smash that like button as well. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes on this live stream. We're at 31 at the moment, so make sure to go down and smash that like button as we come into the final, maybe 40 minutes before kickoff. David, I think you said it yourself, how disappointed you were with that performance on Sunday. It just came at the worst time possible. We were poor enough in the second half against Palace. We played really well against Liverpool, but it was just, I think the mental effect of that, dropping 5 points in those 2 games, it took a lot out of us for that game on Sunday. What did you make of it?
Yeah, look, first of all, I may take off the glasses because I can't wear them when I'm unhappy about something. Look, this Leicester game, it's just not good enough. Do you know, look, from start to finish, you knew from the first minute, really, they looked tired. The passes were just sloppy. And look, they weren't at the races. For me, though, because I'm a very optimistic supporter, I want to put it down to a bad week. I know a lot of, I was as outraged as everyone, but I think it was just a bad week. We played a lot of games on the build up to that week.
A lot of hard fixtures.
I think the early games Europa League just caught up with us. And look, let's face it, we lacked a lot of creativity as well. I don't know if you noticed, but Leicester let us have all the ball down the right hand side we want to give Aurier all the time in the world, purely because they know nothing's going to come of it. Do you know what I mean? And it's very easy for teams to defend against us now. Block up the left-hand side, block up the middle, let us have the ball down the right. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because nothing comes of it. And that's exactly what Leicester done. And as well, even when we're looking to go for goals, we're just passing it from side to side, recycling the ball down one side, recycle it across the middle, out the other side. Where's the ball we were talking about, Harvey White done in the under-23s to try and put one in behind, get someone running in, get a head onto it. And another thing, Matty, Son's chance. This seems to be a thing we're talking about regularly as well lately. Is not taking our chances. It's not taking our chances, and it's becoming a big problem. But as well, we're not helped. We have no goals coming from set pieces, no goals coming from midfield. Do you know what I mean? We've no goals coming off the right hand side. Yeah, no goals coming from crosses. So it really isn't good enough. And absolutely everything showed in that Leicester game. And what pissed me off even more, Matty, is what went on at half-time that came straight out at half-time. Maddison went on and scored, and we were very lucky it was this loud. Very lucky. Yeah. But what went on at half-time, you have to question. And, to me, I do think Mourinho bollocked them. I just think it just, everything surrounding the game and everything, it was just tiredness. And, the thing is, we're still not out of the title race. No. And I'm not going to concede this until at least the new year, because one good week, we could easily be back up there challenging again, right? And in January, Liverpool have United to play. They have us to play. Do you know what I mean? So, we could very easily be back on top of the league by the end of January. So let's, as a fan base, let's not go too mad. Let's not stop believing. Do you know what I mean? Because it is still there. It's a mad season and everything can happen. And another thing that actually annoyed me, when we lose these games, especially the one against Leicester where we just didn't get going and showing up, it hurts me. It hurts me. I'm not right for the day. I'm lying in bed thinking about the game and, do you know what I mean, everything else. And then you just have some fans that are there, well, I always knew, I said top 4 from the end of the season. And it's it doesn't hurt them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's they want improved rights, so they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, man. No. I hate that mentality. It's man, the Liverpool game, I wasn't so much hurt. Because I like I said, I want to win the title, obviously. I want to win the Premier League, obviously. Any Spurs fan wants to win the Premier League. But for me, right, I want to see more a team that goes out there and fight. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm so sick and tired of that same Spursy mentality of when we need to win a game, we just go there and we don't show up. Now, for Liverpool, I never felt that. I felt like we showed up against Liverpool. just sometimes football, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? You hit the post. You know what I mean? You forget to mark a great player like Firmino in the box, and he gets a header. It happens. You can take that. I can't take these performances anymore, man. I can't take these Leicester performances. I can't take these Everton performances anymore. I'm sick and tired of it. If you don't want to show up, you don't want to play the game, get out. You know what I mean? Like, just get out. Give it to someone else. Give it to Harvey White. Give it to Dennis Sirkin. Give it to, Vinicius. Give it to someone else. Because I'm sick and tired of that performances, man. You know what I mean? I just want a team that fights and tries to win and go out there with an intent and passion. I don't ask for much as a Spurs fan. I don't ask for much.
Another question for you, Matty. Like, the fact that we showed no fight after the Liverpool game, like, does that not concern you? Like the Liverpool game, we were very unlucky. Let's be honest, we were very unlucky against Liverpool. But does not concern you that the players came out and showed no bottle, no fight, no backbone, no spine? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Against Leicester.
It is concerning without a shadow of a doubt, but I think like we need to look at the context of everything, and losing that game against Liverpool in the manner that we lost it, and given how well we played, it takes a lot out of everyone, out of any squad, any manager, anything. It'll take a lot out of you. So you can look at it one of two ways. In that, they were still hurting from that game against Sunday. It affected them mentally, which it's going to. Look, we saw how much it affected Liverpool mentally in the opposite way. They went and scored 7 at Palace, but you can say it's understandable that we struggled to respond to it. We were mentally tired, maybe physically tired, because it was a fantastic, intense game of football. But on the flip side, you can say, why weren't they motivated? How wasn't Jose Mourinho able to motivate them to go out and play Leicester off the park? Because we have a really good record against Leicester. We're at home in a game against a team who probably will be up there fighting for top 4 this season. I wouldn't say they're a title challenger, but they're a team who are in around the same part of the table as us. They're on bad form. They just lost 2-0 at home to Everton. We've been playing well this season. We lost our first game since September. I think they should have been motivated for that game, and it's a massive concern that they weren't. But I think we do have to cut them some slack in that there is that mental blowback from losing that game in the way we did. It was such a massive game for us. We all knew it, and we were so close to actually coming out of there with that 3 points. There were just a few chances there that if they'd been put away, we'd be having a very different conversation today, and I think we will be talking about a win at Leicester. But we just need to make sure this doesn't affect us for too long and that we bounce back from this. And tonight is a fantastic time to do that. A weakened squad by Stoke, and we playing a strong squad. There's a Stoke fan in here a second ago saying, why are we gone so strong? We need to give him a chance. But no, we're not giving him a chance. We're going in here to win this game. A few things there. I'm dropping a link into the live chat there. I've just tweeted out this live watch along. Anyone who goes there and follows me on Twitter and retweets that live watch along tweet, I'll be following you back after this live stream. We have a question here from...
Sorry, just on the Leicester game before we move on. As well, like me and Marcelo were talking about this, right? Yeah. So, like, it's also a kick in the face to like the cleaner, the canteen ladies, everyone else around the club, because at the end of the day, everything is done for these guys. Everything is absolutely done for them. All they have to do is focus on 90 minutes, and to see the reaction we got is shocking. And as well, like what I ask is, how many players do you genuinely think were lying in bed, worried, and like pissed off and thinking about that game, like all of us Spurs fans were?
I'd like to think all of them were, because
I don't think so.
I don't know.
What players do you think wouldn't have been? Just out of curiosity, if any in particular.
I don't think Ndombele was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Giovanni Lo Celso was.
To be fair, he did pick up an injury. You can't, you know what I mean? He was trying, Gio. Just pick up an injury.
He wasn't.
No, Lucas was. No, listen. Lucas, he's another player that needs to step up. Listen, I disagree with you, Matty, when it comes to cutting these players slacks, bro. I've been cutting these players slacks for 7 years. You know what I mean? On their potch. We cut them slack on their potch, you know what I mean? But then now we're looking at it, and now it's like, it's time, bro. It's time. Like, it's time for you to change. I'm sorry. It's time for you to I'm sorry. Like, how is it? Why are we putting Son to take crosses? I was telling David this. Why can't anyone take a cross? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A corner. Or not a cross, a corner. You know what I mean?
A corner, yeah.
Like, these men have been in the Premier League for 7 years. 7 years. They've been at the club for 7 years and they can't take a corner. Is this a joke?
It's definitely a concern.
Like,
I don't know.
are these guys just taking a piss at this point? You know what I mean?
We've struggled from set pieces for so long, though, and it's not just corners because for so long we had Christian Eriksen taking the corners and he could never beat the first man.
Yeah,
but it's even free kicks now. Like every free kick we get around the box, Gareth Bale, Harry Kane, or Eric Dyer hit it, and there's not one situation we've had in the last 2 months where I thought, you know what, he might put this in the back of the net. Yeah. With Gareth Bale, it's going to hit the wall or go over the bar. With Eric Dyer, he could score an own goal from a free kick, and I wouldn't be surprised. And Harry Kane tries to put his foot through it, and you don't know what's going to happen. Now, obviously, there's been one or two. The Bale one in the Europa League, the Dyer one against Palace, which looks different. But it's not just corners; it's set pieces in general, which are massive.
Spring to mind, Matty, that pissed me off, and you might probably agree. The last minute one we had against Palace put in the box, Lo Celso failed, right? And the one against Liverpool at the start of the game. You can see it's something we worked on in training. Get that ball in, and if it was a better ball, we would have scored from that. I think Dyer was running on for a header, and again, Lo Celso just failed to find his man. And you're right; these set pieces aren't good enough.
Yeah, and listen, I'm not look. I think personally, the ones I'm not going to criticize was even like Christian Eriksen. I know his set pieces were horrible, but at the end of the day, some of these other guys should have stepped up because Eriksen, you know what he offered in his prime? He offered what was it? A vision. He had a great pass, a great through pass. You know what I mean? He could just see things, and he offered an amazing shot outside the box. Absolute rockets. You know what I mean? And he was a goal scoring threat. So, you know what I mean? Like, he offered something. But where I'm looking at, right, is guys like Benjamin Davies, Harry Winks. You know what I mean? These guys that, don't offer anything, bro. Like, you don't offer assists. You don't offer goals. You know what I mean? At least offer us a corner. Offer something. You know what I mean? What are you working on at this point? Do you just go to practice and, just touch the ball for 90 minutes?
But the thing is, Marcelo, right, do you not think that, our goals will start drying up if we don't start addressing these areas? Because at the minute, let's make it look so easy. Just block up the left and the middle. Let us have it down the right. Let us play for set pieces because nothing's going to come of it.
Aurier, why can't you cross the ball? It's unacceptable, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to criticize Kane because he can't take a free kick because guess what? Harry Kane can score with a header. The man can score from outside the box. He can score from anywhere, bro. He can assist. He can, dribble. He can do almost everything. Even Messi, the greatest player I've ever seen, can't do everything. You know what I mean? He has his limits. Every player has his limits. But where a player have his limits, he needs a teammate to step up and cover that area. And nobody steps up. Cowards. I'm sick and tired of that. No, it's coward. You know what I mean? How can you accept that as a professional footballer, not knowing how to cross a fucking ball?
Well, there's one player that is definitely splitting opinion a lot this season, and it is Gareth Bale. He starts tonight with Dele and Lucas behind Harry Kane. He hasn't been the player we've been looking for since he came in on loan from Real Madrid. I'm not quite sure he's back at full fitness yet. He's had some good moments. He's only scored that one goal against Brighton. David, are you expecting much from Bale tonight?
If we're looking at past games, no, not really. But look, he's a player that should really stand out head and shoulders above the rest today. And he's a player, because we know Stoke like to sit tight, they like to keep a low block and play a counter similar to us. Being able to score and crack a few shots from outside the box is important. And we know Bale has that in him. But for me at the minute, Matt, it's looking like you'd rather be on the PGA Tour than the Premier League Tour.
Yeah, Marcelo?
Yeah. No, listen. I already said it with Bale. I think we just, I mean, look, I don't want to be biased, but it's just he hasn't played football for a long time, and expecting him to be back at full fitness for 10 games, it's a little bit harsh. But I do think he needs to be doing a little bit better. But I have to go for a little bit. I'll be back before kickoff.
No worries. Take your time. David, I've seen some posts on Twitter saying, looking at that Gareth Bale volley he scored against Stoke a couple of years ago, and thinking, hoping we can bring back prime Gareth Bale tonight. I think it'll be asking a lot for him to kind of be the kind of player that takes the game to Stoke tonight, the one that makes a difference in this game. We have David here saying, can I get a shout out from South Korea? Love the channel. David, massive shout out to you. Thank you very much for joining the channel. David, why do you think Son is not starting today?
He's rested, Matty, isn't he? He's rested. Coming off against Liverpool, to be fair to the guy, he looked physically shattered. He looked like he'd given everything. and then to pick himself up and go against Leicester again, for me, very, very quiet. And to me, he just needs a rest. He does need a rest. Let's face it. Like there's no hidden agenda. David, don't you worry. No hidden agenda behind it. He just rested. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, I feel the same. We've a lot of important games coming up. Of course, Wolves in the Premier League, I believe on Sunday, which is going to be a massive, massive game for us. Someone where we definitely need to get a result. And actually, just, an interesting one tonight. It doesn't have much bearing in the game at all. But today, for the first time, Tottenham will be wearing our away kit for the season, which is bizarre to say that we're in December and we haven't yet worn our away kit. But the green kit. I was on Tottenham Podspur a month or two ago, and there's one of the lads in there saying we just never seem to wear our away kit, and it's not just this season; it's in past seasons as well. It's a really strange one, but we are wearing it tonight.
Get me on, lad. Look, I'm ready to go. Paris 91.
There he is already.
Ready to go, lad. Get me on.
David Harris coming off the bench for a last minute winner, 10-1. Lads, get your bets in now. Let's just take a look here at just a reminder of the lineup and a quick look at that jersey as well, because of course we haven't seen it too much. There it is, Matt Doherty wearing it there, the green jersey. We have Hugo Lloris starting in goal, Matt Doherty, Davinson Sanchez, Eric Dyer, and Ben Davies across the back four. It's looking like it'll be Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Harry Winks in the double pivot, and then Dele Alli and Lucas Moura and Gareth Bale behind Harry Kane. Very strong bench with Hart, Alderweireld, Reguilon, Sissoko, Lamela, Son, and Vinicius. Look, I don't think we're going to be in a situation where we need a goal later on in this game, but if we are, there's a lot of players there on the bench that can do that for us. Stephanie asking why is Kane starting and not Vinny. I'm thinking he just wants to get this game killed off early. And look, last time I said this, it came back to bite me. But I think we can get a few goals in the first half, and then potentially take Kane off to bring Vinicius on it, maybe at halftime, and a good chance as well to get Lamela back into the setup after his injury, potentially as a second half sub. Rafa Hauser saying Stoke has done well. I'm not taking this match lightly, and I don't think Jose is either from the lineup. He's certainly not. He's really going all out for this one. He wants to make sure we get this one over the line. Two semi-finalists confirmed so far. They are Brentford and Manchester City. I think we know from the two of those which one we'd rather see in a couple of weeks' time. The other semi-final that is on tonight, or quarter-final that is on tonight, is Everton against Manchester United. So I think out of the Premier League teams, we've gotten the easiest draw, in my opinion, and hopefully we can progress to the semi-final. I think any of those teams, if we can beat them. We've beaten City and United already in the league this season, and I think we have been better than Everton. We lost them opening day of the season, of course, but we're a very, very different team since then. The English Yid is saying, I agree with David about Bale, but because it's Bale and one of my favourite players 7 years ago, I'm not giving up on him. I still think he will have a big second half of the season for us. And I think a lot of Spurs fans do agree with you there. I think we're just hoping more than expecting that Gareth Bale will become the player that we wanted when we brought him in from Real Madrid. David,
it was always a gamble, though, wasn't it, Matty?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like it was always a gamble. And for me, look, the English Yid, I'm not giving up on him. I'm not giving up on him because I do believe, like, if we can get him fit, he's the sort of player that can just change a game like that. Do you know what I mean? And he's a player that we will need. But look, it's just down to him now. Like, for me, the only, like, I don't really want to say it, but Matty, I have to. Because I'm starting to question his passion for football now at this stage.
Really?
Anymore. Yeah.
Oops.
I'm just starting to think, is he just going to kind of take what he can from football now? Because he has given so much to football. Is he just going to start taking what he can, and as he lost his passion, remains to be seen. I hope I'm proven wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I keep forgetting I have my screen share there when I'm going through Twitter. But I like, we heard from his agent when he came back from Real Madrid that, like, his desire for football has come back. His love for the sport has come back. I think we've seen that, like, even when he was just in his stands for the first few Tottenham games, he was so happy. He was celebrating our goals. Whereas at Real Madrid, he was there with like a face mask over his eyes or whatever, falling asleep.
Yeah,
he just didn't look like he wanted to be there. Even like watching Real Madrid games, and it was always so encouraging that when he first came back, that he was so happy to like be back at the club, and the fact that there was people so close to him saying, he's happy again, he loves football again, and the fact that we're just not really seeing that in his performances on the pitch. And I know that a lot of that does come back to his fitness because he's been injured for so long, and even when he was fit at Real Madrid in the latter years, Zidane didn't want to play him, so he's really, really lacking first team football, and it's difficult to get him back into playing regular football, because at the moment he's not a good player to be in our first 11. He's not good enough to be there, because we just do have players that are better than him, and it's a concern for him. But he needs to start taking the chances when he is playing in these games like Stoke tonight. The Europa League games that he has played. He needs to give a reason for him to get in the first team, rather than being, he's Gareth Bale, he deserves to be there. That's not the case, and that's something that Jose Mourinho is really making sure to get into the squad. There are no passengers at all. And I mean, it's great to see that, but I think we would prefer that Gareth Bale was.
And like the thing is, right? Don't get me confused. Like, I fully do understand that. Like, as a footballer myself, and as someone like that, like I have been around the game a long time. Like I played I'm a pretty good player. Like, and for me, like I get it. Like, you do need a pattern of games. You do need a rhythm of games to find your confidence, find your touch, and everything else. But at the same time, when you're given the chance, you have to take it. Do you know what I mean? You have to take it. And it just
another player that I think we could have the very same conversation about. Oh, sorry. So I think my connection is going there a bit. Can you hear me?
No, you're grand.
Okay, sorry. Another player we could have the same conversation. Yeah, I can hear you, grand. Everything started lagging there. Another player we could have the same conversation about is Dele Alli. Not taking his chances, not good enough to be in our starting 11, but he gets his chance again tonight. Do you think it's a bit of a risk putting Dele Alli and Gareth Bale in there together?
Yeah, look, it's a huge risk, but at the same time, Matty, we do need to rest players. And like, look, there's been a lot of us fans. Like, I was, to be honest with you, I was probably one of the first ones. Like, I put into We Are Tottenham at the very start of the season, basically saying, if Ali has another poor season, do you think he'd be gone? And, like, not that I was laughed at, but a lot of people were kind of like, what are you talking about? And I've been proven wrong. Like, the thing is, I'm very good at spotting problems. And that's what I bring to the table. Like, I spot them early and I could see it coming. But, like, look, I've also sat here and I've defended the guy. And like you, like many others. And I really do hope he can prove us wrong. And look, we've called for him to get game time. Tonight's his chance. At the end of the day, I think the reason why he's being so harshly treated by Mourinho is because he's a player Mourinho identified coming in the door that with his nasty streak, his aggressive streak in him, that, he was a full-on Mourinho player. And I think, like, training-wise and stuff like that, I think Mourinho's just that disappointed in him. At the minute, he's trying to teach him a lesson. At the end of the day, he's a young lad. And he is going to make mistakes. But, like, the fact that you even have Dyer coming out and saying that he needs to start pulling his weight and pulling the Mourinho away, like, it's a hard one to grasp, mate. Like, do you think he's not in the team because, like, there's no position in the team for him? Or do you think that Mourinho, like, he could accommodate him and play the 4-2-3-1 like we're going to see tonight and give him a go? What do you think?
Look, I think it began in a situation where the position just wasn't there for Dele Alli. At like the tail end of last season, we kind of started to see this whole problem creeping in. In early on in Jose Mourinho's time, Ali was revitalised. It was this, Mourinho has brought Dele Alli back to his best. That first game against West Ham, the flick down the line when he'd fallen and all that. He looked like he made it back to his best. But I think as Jose Mourinho's style kind of started to adapt and he started to find the best formation for him at this club, it slowly started filtering Dele Alli out. And I think the problems that happened there, like his attitude of training, which I think we've always known about, and all these little things have kind of come to the fore a bit more now because they're more highlighted by the fact that he's not in the team. So people are going to start talking about these more. And if Dele Alli, while he was in the starting 11, wasn't training properly, him getting dropped wasn't going to help that. It was just going to make things worse. So I think it may have started as a position not being there. And I think that is still a big factor in it. But you do also have to recognise that Ndombele is kind of playing that position now. It's not the exact position that Dele Alli used to play, but it's that number 10 role, picking up the spaces in between the lines. And maybe the reason Ali isn't in there is because instead of the space being just outside the opposition box, it's kind of just inside our half. So while it's a similar position, there's still a lot of differences to it. But I think it is really hard to pinpoint why Dele Alli isn't.
I tell you, a lot of the reason why he's not in the squad anymore, or why it's not really working out for him, is because, like, you look at a lot of these goals when Christian Eriksen was in the team and that, like, he was making late runs into the box and scoring a lot of goals that way. But because our crossing's so poor, it's just not there for him to kind of affect the game. Like, the way he sort of plays, like, it just doesn't fit into our team at the minute. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if we can get, like, a centre attacking mid or whatever, there could be another place in there for Dele, you know.
Yeah, I think we all have that hope that he will find his place in the squad, because you know he was so good for us in the past. He was such an outstanding footballer, and for me, he kind of epitomized what that Pochettino era was about. And like this young player coming through, he had just sheer raw talent. He was fighting for the badge. He had that kind of bit of aggression, but it was like when it became a kind of controlled aggression, I think it was a lot better than anything else. And look, I think we all just wanted to work out for him, but whether or not it will, we'll have to wait and see. And Not Nurse saying, hello, Matt Hayes and David Harris. Welcome to the stream, and Not Nurse, someone who is here always. The English Yid thing, guys, on Dele, where has it gone wrong for him? 2 years ago, we were saying he's going to be a world beater, but to be honest, I think his ego got in the way, thinking he's made it. I think that is a big factor as well. I think he thought he was a bigger player than he was. He thought he was, for Pochettino, he was undroppable. Whereas it's a very different situation now with Jose Mourinho. There's one more player in the starting lineup I do want to talk about is Hugo Lloris. He's back he stays in the starting 11 today. Joe Hart has been our cup keeper so far this season, but Lloris starts between the six. This is just another sign of how seriously Mourinho's taking this tournament, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. And for me, Matty, like I if you watch my preview, I said Lloris was going to play because the way Stoke City play. And the counter, like you can guarantee that they would have tested Hart from distance very, very early on, and you don't know what way that's going to go. That's a risk. And for me, look, Lloris deserves it, and I think a big part of why Lloris has been so consistently good this year, compared to the mistakes that was in his game, is because he's not being asked to play with his feet as much. And Mourinho is trying to simplify his game an awful lot for him, and that's why he's looking so good.
Yeah, that's actually a great point. I hadn't thought about that. I know when whenever Lloris gets the ball at his feet, there's a lot of panic. We've a comment here, which I think unfortunately we're going to have to turn down the request asking us to speak in Japanese. I don't think that'll be happening tonight.
I tell you what, though, I will learn a bit for him, and the next time he's on, I'll have a sentence or two for him.
I love that. So you heard it here. Make sure to tune into our next live stream. Shane Fleming joining, saying hello, former title rivals. Just you wait, Shane. It's a long old season, and one week doesn't change the season. We'll be back. Don't you worry.
I like this guy, Matty. Do you know that he says something? He goes quiet for a few days, and then he just creeps back up. I like this guy. My sort of guy. He's one of them friendly little shit houses that you can put up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's the best description of him there. We've Chris Cool. Welcome to the stream. Lucas Kretschmann. Mr. Ivak, a few new people joining the stream here. Make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. We said we were going to try and get to 50 likes in the stream. We've already gone past that. We're at 53 now. So look, why not let's try and get to 100 likes before the end of this stream. So everyone smash that like button. We've 113 people in here watching now. So if you are new to the channel, here's a message for you.
And also, for the new members out there, because I know Matty's too modest to do this, get your super chats in and they'll be guaranteed to read out during the game. Give this guy your support. Get behind him. He's too modest to do this, so I'm going to do it for him throughout this stream. Thanks a million, David. I appreciate it. But yeah, as he says, all super chats and comments from channel members will be read out. And here is one of them, the English Yid saying, I'm glad Hugo is starting. And Matt, you're right, Mourinho will take this seriously now because this could start off a winning mentality and kickstart our season. Absolutely. This, like, people always say that the League Cup, the EFL Cup, Carabao Cup, whatever it's been called, is a Mickey Mouse tournament. It's a Mickey Mouse trophy. Look, it is. You're not going to be here in, 5-10 years' time. Remember that time we won the League Cup. But how it's worked in Mourinho's career so far is they won the League Cup. But Mourinho's career at clubs has been kickstarted by this. It was his first trophy at Chelsea, and look how successful he was there. I think the Copa del Rey was his first trophy at Real Madrid. Things have been going really, really well for him. Paul Gregory with the super chat saying Elton John got nothing on the Irish Yid. You know the Irish Yid. He's a bit out there. I have no problem doing this. It's for you guys out there. Bring the Christmas spirit. And as well, big up for the super chat. Thanks very much for getting behind Matt. And I did the end to say, what I say, guys, is the more you show this guy your support, the more you're going to see this guy. The more he can make it his full-time thing and give you more and more quality content. Like I said before, he's a guy out there that offers us a lot of different things that us Spurs channels don't do. So make sure you get behind him.
Thanks very much. I appreciate that, David. And Paul, thank you very much for the super chat. Shane saying, at the end of the day, lads, a trophy is a trophy. I'm not sure when you last won one, and it could very well start to run. Well, as David said, 2008, this very competition is the last trophy we won. We had another chance to win it in 2015 when we got to the final, but we fell short in that one, losing to Chelsea in Jose Mourinho's, or in Mauricio Pochettino's first season at the club.
One thing I say to Shane, Matty, we'll bring him to a Spurs home game, and he has to wear a red top. He has to wear a red top walking through Tottenham. That's what I think
Shane will be coming home if that happens. CJM saying 4-0 to Spurs. Samuel saying 2-1 to Stoke. Regan asking for the team sheet. When we get the team sheet up here again, everyone get your predictions for this game in the live chat below. We'll read every single one of them out. How do you think this one is going to go? Do you think Spurs are going to win? And if so, how much do you think we're going to win by? So get those predictions in the live chat there. And Reagan, here is the team sheet. Just run through it one more time, about 8 minutes out from kickoff. It is Hugo Lloris starting in goal. Matt Doherty, Davinson Sanchez, Eric Dyer, and Ben Davies. At the back is a double pivot of Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Harry Winks. Then Dele Alli, Lucas Moura, and Gareth Bale start behind Harry Kane. And a very strong bench of Hart, Alderweireld, Reguilon, Sissoko, Lamela, Son, and Vinicius. So really taking this one seriously. We might as well look at the Stoke lineup here again as well. They've starting Andy Lonergan in goal, 37-year-old keeper, hasn't played a league game in 2 years. I'm not going to run through this because aside from the fact that I can't, I don't think a lot of you are interested. But the one to mention there is number 20, Tashan Oakley-Booth, former Spurs player, starts for Stoke tonight. Let's run through these. He said he had to pop out. He'll be back before kickoff though.
He's probably gone to get a Christmas hat like me, lad. He's jealous.
Get a Christmas hat and his wine and cheese. Paul Gregory saying Spurs win 3-0. And Stephanie saying here, subscribe to the Irish Yid. Everyone, go over and check out David Harris. The link to his channel should be in the description below.
Thank you very much. Happy Christmas to you, by the way.
Go over and check him out. There's a transfer show coming out on David's channel tomorrow. I was lucky enough to be guested on that one. So make sure to go and look at that. You never stop, Shane, do you? You never stop. Andy Lonergan, Premier League winner. Harry Kane saying 7-2 Spurs, Davies and Sanchez for the hat-trick. Well, do you know what? Look, if that comes through, I'll be coming back to this comment. Regan saying thanks, give us your score prediction. We'll start with David first. What's your score prediction?
Look, I've actually said all along, Matty, and I think I actually said it to you. I know I said it to Charlie and Marcelo. As soon as the draw was made and a lot of Spurs fans got hyped, I didn't think it was never going to be as easy as it was because look, I watched Michael O'Neill. I watched his Northern Ireland team. They pulled some very big results in order to get to the Euros. Bought them to the Euros, and as we know, they have a very, very small crop of players to pick from. And their best players usually end up playing for Ireland. So and it's because he makes them very hard to beat. First and foremost, he concentrates on the defence. He has them solid first before he starts going forward, and then he plays for a lot of set pieces. And as well, like the thing is, Stoke have kept 5 clean sheets out of their last 6 championship games, and they haven't conceded a goal in this competition so far in 90 minutes. So, look, but for me, I'm going to go 2-0. We should have more than enough, Matty. More than enough to do these. More than enough. I'm going to go 2-0. What's yours?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. First of all, thank you very much, Emily Dunn, for the super chat. Loads of them coming in tonight. Massively appreciated. Merry Christmas to you too, as well, Emily. And Emily saying, well done on your channels. Thank you very much for that, Emily. Massively appreciated.
That's my girlfriend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she's giving you the old support, Matty.
Oh, thanks, Emily. I really appreciate that. 92 Flamethrower saying 3-1 Vinicius off the bench with a hat-trick. Adam Phillips saying 1-0 Spurs. The English Yid saying 3-0 Spurs. Bale 2 and Kane 1. I'm going to go with a 3-0 victory as well. Agreeing with the English Yid there because look, we should have way more than enough for this one. We really should be winning this one quite comfortably. I think we'll probably see Kane in the score sheet in the first half. We know he likes to goal against Stoke. We had a run there. I think it was 4 games in a row. We won 4-0 against Stoke, which was the longest run. I think it was the longest run of beating a team by 4 or more goals in the Premier League. I think it's been beaten since. Man City, I think against Watford, maybe they have a better run in that one. Yeah. Just for the game later, Samuel saying Man United 5, Everton 0. Sushan saying 4-1, come on you Spurs, and Haytham saying Vinicius, Dele, Kane and Bale to score. Pardon?
On the Everton game, do you think they'll do United?
I don't know, but it's going to be a really interesting one. I'm not sure how strong they're going to go for this because United somehow look to be in a potential title race. I don't think they'll be there towards the end of the season, but I think they'll feel as though they might be. So I think they'll put a lot into that Premier League. I think Ollie needs to get him back in the Champions League more than he needs to win a trophy. And for Everton, in terms of rotation, I don't know that their squad is good enough to give players a rest and still actually compete with United tonight. So I actually have no idea how that game is going to go, but I do think it'll be a really good encounter. What do you think?
I fancy Everton at home, I do. Like, over the years at Goodison, they do tend to get the better United. So for me, I do fancy Everton. It's a tight pitch. United won't be able to play their quick counter-attacking football, getting players in behind. And after the big win against Leeds, I don't know if they'll fancy this. Honestly, I do think Everton do United at home. And look, Brentford done Newcastle last night, so it's possible.
Yeah, that's true. That was a big result for us last night. Brentford getting the victory against Newcastle. They're of course in the semi-final out, and look, they're not a team that are there for the taking. Brentford, they're a fantastic side. Have some brilliant players. They've lost Ali Watkins and Said Benrahma, but they still have some fantastic players there. Brian and Mbuemo playing up front, and it's a midfielder there as well I've been Tony as well. It's a midfielder there whose name I can't think of at the moment, but they do have a very good squad, and they have a fantastic manager there in place as well, who again his name is just gone from me. But they were very unlucky not to be promoted to the Premier League last season, and I'm not sure how the league table looks at the moment, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Brentford in the top division in the coming years. Shane saying, won't be able to stay on, lads, but happy Christmas, and I'll be on the channel for the second Spurs Liverpool game in January. Pleasure as always. Shane, we'll definitely get you on the channel for that one, because I have a feeling we'll get those 3 points when we meet you at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium soon. Connor Godfrey as well, welcome along to the stream. Paul saying this video needs to come with an epilepsy warning with his glasses.
Look, if there is any people actually with epilepsy, I have no problem taking them on or taking them off, honestly.
Haytham saying, game about to start. Good luck, lads. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, look, the players are out in the pitch. It's running through the lineups there at the moment. We've no Marcelo back yet, but I'm sure he'll be here very shortly. The English Yid saying, Matt, how dare you say they're in a title race? They got to go to Everton and get a result. I would love it if they beat them. Love it. Come on, you Spurs. And I love that comment there, the English Yid.
He's referring to Steve Bruce there with the love it.
Kevin Keegan. God,
Kevin Keegan. Yeah, sorry, Kevin Keegan.
Premier League history. Disappointing. David, let me know when your stream is kicking off so we can sync them up again. Make sure we're the same part of the game. Look, I'm looking forward to this. Really, really strong lineup from Spurs. We're about to get underway here, or whenever David catches up. Any final thoughts, David?
No, look, I want to see a short performance tonight. Interestingly, one thing we didn't touch on, Matty, and I'm actually going to refer this back to you. How do you think we're going to play tonight? Do you think we're going to play on the front foot, or are we going to try and sucker them onto us and then hit them on the counter?
I think we have to play on the front foot, to be honest. It's a championship team. We're like far and away, with any shadow of a doubt, we are the better team here. So I think we have to approach the game like that. I think if we do try and sit off, it could be a similar situation to what happened with Leicester, where neither team really wants the ball, and it ends up just being, sort of lackluster encounter where no one manages to grab hold of the game. So yeah, look, I think we have to go out and attack them in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, for me, look, I think actually Mourinho is just going to be creating problems for himself, especially with some of the fans at the minute. If he does come out with this defensive style of football against a championship team, let's be honest. For me, I want to see us on the front foot, and I want to see how good we can be. So tonight's the night.
Yeah, exactly. We have another super chat here. I'm going to say SE Kane 64. I think I apologize if I'm saying that wrong again. Great content, lads. Can't wait. Let's do this. Come on, you Spurs. Thank you very much for the super chat. And a very Merry Christmas to you as well.
Yeah, happy
hoping Spurs can get us a nice result here to carry us over the Christmas to our game against Wolves on Sunday. So just give me a shout there when your game has kicked off.
Yeah, I think they're about, is it the knee? Is it already taking the knee?
Yeah, I think they have.
All right, yeah, so mine are just taking the knee there now on my stream.
Perfect. Paul Gregory saying, come on, you Spurs as well. And still no Marcelo. No,
yeah,
he left us.
He's local must have run out of Christmas hats, lad. I can guarantee he's coming back with one. I can guarantee you. I know, he's jealous. He's jealous, lad.
He wants his Christmas hat too.
Oh, we're off, lad.
And we're off. It's Shay Kane. I apologise for that, Shay. Thank you very much for the clarification. So Shay Kane with the super chat there saying, great content, lads. Can't wait. Let's do this. Come on, you Spurs. And we are underway at the Bet365 Stadium. Tottenham kicking from right to left, wearing our away kit for the first time, the green kit. Don't know how we haven't worn it yet. It's a weird phenomenon. It's not the first time it's happened for Spurs. But we are underway here at the Bet365 Stadium, and the ball straight away in the hands of Andy Lonergan. Let's take a quick look at the shape. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1. I'm just a bit out of shape here at the moment. Davies and Sanchez bursting forward. It looks like Gareth Bale on the right, Lucas Moura on the left, which I'm a bit surprised at, to be honest. I thought we'd see Lucas Moura on the right, but it is Gareth Bale out there on the right, and Dele Alli playing really, really advanced out of possession. Are you surprised with that, David, that it's Bale on the right, Lucas on the left? Don't think we've seen Lucas on the left before. Yeah,
I am surprised, but the reason why I think it is because you're going to see them cut inside, and you might see the fullbacks overlapping. That's the only reason why I can see that happening, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. But look, as always, there's the ability to interchange that front line. Any player could pop up at any position at all. Spurs for Life saying also I think it'll be 3-1 to Spurs. Hopefully, look, a lot of confidence in the live chat tonight, expecting a victory, and I think we'll all be very, very surprised if that isn't the case. Just remember our path to the quarterfinals so far. We of course got a bye against Leyton Orient in the I think it's the fourth round. That was, and here he is, Marcelo. Where have you been? You got lost.
I thought you were going to come back with a Christmas hat, Marcelo.
No. I had to drop off my sister.
All right.
Yeah. Perfect. That actually excuses me to go to the toilet quickly. I've been waiting for you to come back. I'll be back in 2 minutes, lads.
Yeah, take your time, David.
Oh man,
Marcelo, can we just check what time your stream is at to make sure we're all synced up?
Oh yeah. I gotta get my stream open.
Do you want me to do the same as you did last time? To make sure your stream is the same.
Yeah, if you want to share a stream, we can.
Yeah, perfect. I'll get that up now. I'll send you the link on Twitter.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
I want to make sure I'm not accidentally streaming the game here. That could be a problem.
That would be no good.
We have to get your score prediction as well, actually, Marcelo. We didn't get it a while ago.
I already said it. I'm going 2-1. 2-1 Tottenham.
Love it. I got a lot of positivity in the live chat here today, especially.
That...
6:32 a.m. there for Chemo.
Wow.
Dedication there, tuning in to watch the Spurs and to watch the live stream as well. Thank you very much for joining us. Corner here whipped in by Lucas, and Andy Lonergan comes out and doesn't get enough on that at all.
Oh my god!
Chopping around in the box. Ben Davies tries to take it down, and Stoke do manage to get it out. But a bit of panic there. Early on.
Ah, fuck's sake!
Looks to be Gareth Bale on the right. Oh, the ball goes in. Andy Lonergan again, just getting there ahead of Harry Kane. Not a very confident start by the goalkeeper. But to be fair, he did do well with that one. Yeah. Marcelo, it is Gareth Bale on the right and Lucas Moura on the left by the looks of it. Are you surprised by that?
Yeah, I am. I thought Lucas would play on the right and Bale on the left, so since we've seen Bale play on the left many times. I remember when Real Madrid, they lost Cristiano Ronaldo, they were looking at Bale to be that kind of replacement, and things I guess didn't work out between them two. But Bale can play on the left. We've seen him many times. So yeah, I'm very surprised. But hold on, I'm gonna open up the stream in another tab so I can also see this stream.
Yeah, no worries. I'm trying to figure out. Stoke here looks to be playing a 5-4-1. I'm trying to figure out what this formation is so we can actually talk about it.
So basically 11 men on the back, and long ball, inshallah. That's pretty much what we're dealing with here.
Oh look, if we get to 3 points, we won't care.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care. I mean, but listen, we gotta break these men down, and so far it's been a very positive start. But
yeah,
take the chances.
We got a free kick here out on the right hand side. Gareth Bale looking to whip this one into the box. Another chance to test this Stoke backline early on. Not looking very confident with balls into the box. And Andy Lonergan seems confident coming out for them, but hasn't done it very effectively so far. So this could be a route to goal for Spurs. We haven't scored many from set pieces this season. We tend to concede from them. Terrible ball in from Gareth Bale, and it's Lucas Moura in the end who actually somehow ends up clearing it. Davies and Sanchez takes it down into the box, back to Hoy Brer.
That's what we need.
Spurs back again.
We need someone on a set piece with some intent, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a shocking delivery.
Yeah, it's just like it just goes to straight on the guys. I don't know, man. It's just really sad.
Yeah, and I think that could be maybe where the player we're targeting at the moment. We were looking to bring in Dominic Szoboszlai was a player we were looking at. I think we are looking for that sort of creative spark at the moment in the lineup. So do you think that's what we need to look for?
Listen, we should have went for him. I said it, like 22 million for a player like that, for a release clause. That's a steal. You know what I mean? Like you can't get any better offer than that. You know what I mean? Like you really don't. So I felt like we dropped the ball on that one. But listen, look, there's many players. You know what I mean? There's many footballers in the world out there that can do that job.
Yeah.
Now I don't think Sabatsar is the type of player that would be, just doing these set pieces. It just doesn't seem like that. Seems like a player that is very aggressive, pretty good physically. He's a strong guy, and he's very good at headers. Sabatsar, he can't head the ball. You know what I mean? He's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So he could be like an attacking. He's more of an attacking threat. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like we need someone like even like a Ward Prowse, someone like that.
He'd be an incredible signing if we could get him in. Yeah. He's a fantastic footballer.
Very good footballer. And you know what I mean? Like we just need someone like that. But right now it's like we have too many limited players out there. Too many limited players. And they're not filling the gaps that oh my god, horrible touch. Okay, there we go. Good recovery from Winks. But yeah, like we just need players, that can fill in the gaps that Harry Kane and Son lack. And that's what I talk about.
Do you think we need to start looking for kind of more versatile players? Because we were talking about Harvey White a while ago. He can play in the middle, he can play left back as well. Do you think we need to look for players like Szoboszlai was kind of one of those players? He can play in the left, he can also play in the middle. Do you think we need to start looking for players that offer us more than just one position?
Absolutely. I mean, look at Kane. He is such a versatile attacking option. You can play in the midfield, you play him in the attacking role. You know what I mean? Like he can almost do it all. So we definitely need these players to be more versatile. I'm sorry, like a first touch and a pass is not good enough for Tottenham Football Club. It's just not good enough.
As you say, that's really bad by Matt Doherty. Welcome back, David.
Poor
I think we should hear Kane in that 10 role and put Vinicius up top because Kane can create shed loads for him if given the chance. I think we saw a good link up between those two when we played West Brom earlier in the season when Vinicius came off the bench. But at the moment, it is Dele Alli playing the number 10 role and Harry Kane up front. But Kane even still dropping a bit deeper in possession. It's not been the best start from Spurs. We're struggling to kind of keep possession when we get into Stoke's half. There's a lot of another long ball there by Eric Dyer. Matt Doherty trying to take on the Bale, and it's easily dealt with by Stoke.
Dyer just can't deal with the press, man. He just doesn't have the confidence with the ball. It's just not good enough. He needs to do better than that. He just gives the ball to the opponent with these stupid long balls. It's so dumb. It's like fucking pass the ball, man. You know what I mean?
It's the basics of any young footballer that starts out. You're taught trap the ball and pass it. It's the basics. We're not even doing the basics.
Like, how do you expect the midfield to work with? And I mean, listen, like Harry Winks hasn't been any better, obviously, but it's just not like.
It looks a bit more like Stoke.
It's annoying.
Yeah, no, it is. It looks a bit more like Stoke, maybe shaping up in a 3-4-3. Look, it's a bit more attacking than the 5 at the back we were expecting. But they're starting the game on the back foot, but they seem keen to press us really high up the pitch. Are you surprised by how?
I'm sorry. Like, why wouldn't you press this back line? You know what I mean? They can't pass. Davies can't pass. Dyer can't pass. They're just one press away from just giving the ball back to the opposition. You know what I mean? They can't handle pressure. It's just not like, I'm sorry, Dyer, he's a decent center back, but he's not good enough. Bring on the Welsh Maldini. Welsh Maldini dealt with the press a lot better than Chelsea versus Chelsea than Dyer will ever do.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
David, do you think Stoke would have been happy with the defensive lineup we put out here?
Yeah, they'd be delighted. They keep a lot of clean sheets anyway, so it's playing right into their hands. But could also be applied by Mourinho to start off like that, encourage them to come out and try and hit a couple of early goals. That's the only reason why I can see for it, because if not, it's embarrassing. We should be able to. We should be knocking the ball around the park there, trying to look for gaps, and all we're doing is just
Harry Winks. Show yourself, please.
I told him about this guy.
Yeah, he just goes behind the fucking Stoke player when Højbjerg is looking for a pass. and then now Højbjerg is forced to make a shit pass because Harry Winks
See,
doesn't make.
I told you about Harry Winks. Watch him. He pretends he's looking for the ball, but he's not. He's standing in back. He's always standing in areas where he can't receive it. He's shying away from it. I told you about this guy.
We've Nicole there saying, "What are those pants Josie are wearing?" I haven't actually seen them yet. If they're bad enough, they weren't a comment. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Look, it's been a slow start. Stoke haven't looked trouble at all. A few dodgy balls into the box for them early on in the game. Andy Lonergan looking like he's a bit nervous coming out.
When are we going to get the ball down?
We can't.
Yeah, what the fuck is this, man? Get the fucking ball down. There we go. Come on, Delhi. Foul, ref. There we go.
In the middle of the park by Jordan Cole.
I think I'm a couple of seconds ahead of you.
Free kick for Spurs on the halfway line. Huh? You're ahead of me.
Are you?
I think I'm ahead of you by like a couple of seconds.
Okay, I'll jump forward there. I'll come forward 2 seconds. What time is your clock at?
11:32, I think it is. 1 sec. I'll just go and check.
Yeah, I think just speed up once more. Oh, come on.
I'm at 11:42 now, Matty.
Okay, we're matching now.
Yeah, we're matching.
Just firing one wide from range there. Harry Kane saying Delhi has been decent, to be honest. We just struggle to get anything going here. Højbjerg hitting one from about 35 yards, never going to trouble the keeper from there.
Just keep the fucking ball down. Pass it. Stop.
Surely with the players we have on the pitch here, we have the ability to pass the ball through their defence.
Yeah.
We have to. If we don't, I'll be very worried.
This is the question, Matty. Do you think it's the players or it's hardly Mourinho's tactics? Surely not. Like, it has to be the players. Again, you just see them hooping straight back.
Like, what the fuck is that, man?
No one around them. Take time. Give it back to the keeper.
Center back, you donkey. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, this is a really concerning start. It has to be said.
You can't fucking pass, Dyer. Holy shit.
Oh, my God.
Davies Sanchez there, lucky to get a reflection on that pass thrown for Spurs. And he's laughing there as if nothing's wrong. We can't get the ball out of the back. We're being pressed by a championship team. We can't put two passes together. And he's laughing as if nothing's wrong.
It's shocking.
No, vai tomar no cu, velho. Like, I'm speaking Portuguese at this point because I don't even want to say the things I want to say in English. Bro. It's fucking bullshit.
We're going to get stoked and next Christmas will be cancelled. Not yet. Look, it's a long game. Over 90 minutes, surely we'll have too much for Stoke, but it's not been an encouraging start. That's a good flick from there.
Come on!
Flanagan makes a save.
Yes, nice.
Jordan Thompson. But that's a bit better. We're moving the ball faster. We're getting into good spaces. Kane maybe could have made a better decision. He had Ali in support in the box, but he went for goal from a tight angle, and it was a comfortable save for Lonergan. But look, we need to get
fast. Keep doing that. Through a ball. Come on. Meu Deus.
Flick out to Gareth Bale. Bale's closed it down. Delhi looking decent so far.
Yeah.
Fucking show some intent.
That's better. Good switch. For fuck's sake. Come on.
Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Oh, was that Kane?
We forgive him. I think it was Gareth Bale. They're just showing the replay of Kane strike, so they zoomed in on him there.
Because I swear, if that was Harry Winks, man, I would have ripped him apart.
Just looking at Sanchez in the early couple of minutes, he's not comfortable on the ball at all. Like, he has time on the ball and he's just giving it to a player and putting him straight under pressure.
Welsh Maldini, David. What did this kid say when he first entered Tottenham? I'm a modern day center back. I can pass the ball. I can use my 2 feet, and he can. I seen him with Swansea. Welsh Maldini is the answer. I'm telling you, bro. Like the Welsh Maldini. The train starts right now, bro. Welsh Maldini time. I'm tired of Dyer. Welsh Maldini time, bro. Tired of Dyer and Sanchez.
Very impressive stat there just coming up. Stoke with the most clean sheets in the top 4 divisions of English football this season. With 15. Yeah, David, as you were touching on, they're good at the back.
Fuck was that?
Hopefully it'll be very different tonight as they have
it's like slow motion.
Campaign in goal, but look, we'll have to wait and see.
It's like sometimes we're stuck in water. Is there anybody with pace? Fuck's sake.
There we are. Get it down. Let's build an attack here.
No, yeah. Get it down.
Harry Winks with a good ball.
Yeah, great ball. That was a little bit better from Winks.
More cuts inside past Tommy Smith.
Good ball. Come on, Lucas. You're holding the ball for too fucking long. Make up your fucking mind. What are you doing?
You're right. Yeah, you're right. They are holding it for too long.
Fuck! Dyer touch! Pass!
That's it. Bit quicker. Come on.
Wink slowing things down now.
Thanks. Why are you slowing it down, Vay?
Lucas plays into Dele Alli. Good by Sutter to get in front of him. Lucas now takes past Nathan Collins down the left-hand side, and he's just forced a bit further out. He likes, but he's up well to recover it and give it back to Davies.
Yeah. That was better from Lucas. That's what I want to see.
Looking for a bit of penetration there, getting in behind.
Yeah.
We've enforced that
very quickly. Passing the ball with a bit of purpose, a bit of zip on it, and getting them moving side to side. This is what we're calling for.
Take on defenders. Be brave.
Kane dropping very, very deep there. Dropping very deep. Sending it back to the keeper. And Dyer to Højbjerg. Camped inside our own half at the moment.
Two of Tasha
send this long ball. I'm gonna. Okay.
See, as soon as we started getting the ball around and passing it, that they've dropped back a bit.
Yeah, it's interesting when we have possession deep in our own half. They seem to be switching into a 5-3-2. Brown and Oakley Booth playing higher up. They've Morgan Fox kind of dropping in alongside the centre backs, the same as Tommy Smith, and then James McLean go back into the middle with Thompson and Cousins. So out of possession, it's a very defensive 5-2 from them. But also on the flip side, you have to admire how they're pressing so high there at Oakley Booth and Brown.
Look at Jose bringing out the retro pants.
Oh yeah, I can see the pants. They look like leggings.
Yeah, those are some '80s pants right there. Lucas. Come on, Lucas. There we go. Pass the fucking ball!
Gareth Bale. Just a bit too much on that, but that's a lot better. Good vision from Lucas and a fantastic run from out to in by Gareth Bale.
This is exactly what I was talking about, Matty. Them sort of balls. You know, getting runners in, getting your wingers in from the side, getting them in behind. This is what I was talking about. And I actually said this on We Are Tottenham. And, so Jose must have been watching me, to be honest, because the fact that he's put Bale on the left and Lucas on the right and they're cutting inside on the favourite foot, and it means they can also make runs in from outside to in. So he must have been watching me, lad.
Yeah. True.
Not the first time he's done that. Happened with Celso as well.
Come on, Davies. Don't fuck this up.
Why are you that, Davies? For fuck's sake.
Nossa senhora. Vagabundo, véi. What the fuck is that, man? Ah, man, this guy is pissing me off, bro. I can't watch Davies. I cannot watch this, bro. Every time he gets the ball, I know he's gonna fuck up. Oh my Deus, Jesus.
He really is so bad on the ball, though, isn't he?
He's really terrible. You can't tell me Dennis Serkin can't do worse than this. You can't tell me. If Dennis, like I said it, if Dennis Serkin is not like if Dennis Serkin is worse than this, sell him. You know what I mean? Might as well sell both of them. Sell Davies, sell Dennis Serkin. There's no way you can be worse than this. Fuck.
Yeah. Gemma's playing for a 0-all. I don't think so. I think we're trying to wait. No. The game's starting to settle down. We're a bit better in possession, but it's not been a particularly encouraging start. Is that Morgan Fox goes in rough there and Matt Doherty and we get a free kick.
Like yellow card. Fuck's sake. Yeah, of course he's not going to give it. Why would he give it?
Don't sound like Ty from AFTV, Marcelo, with the yellow card.
No, that's a yellow card. I'm sorry. He stomped on his foot. That's a yellow. That's a yellow.
Are there any stewards around to complain about the yellow card to?
Oh man, we need to be able to get that video up. We really do. It's brilliant.
Wow,
if we win tonight, we'll get it up.
It's my favorite video of that guy. It just sums up everything about him. It's hilarious.
I don't know how that man.
Can these guys make a forward passes? This is the issue. Can these center backs make one penetrating pass? Fuck.
Emily's saying he loves Marcelo. He's hilarious.
We look so fucking stinky. Come on.
Fuck! Ali and Bale both making the runs in behind, and Doherty gives the ball in behind them.
For fuck's sake!
A dreadful pass out to Luke on the left-hand side.
Fucking easy pass, and get straight back to them.
Doherty, you see that space? Pass it with fucking intent, man.
Collins there with a dodgy back pass to Lonergan, who manages to prevent the corner. I think it's a throw in for Spurs. Fairly far forward on the left-hand side. I have a couple of Stoke fans popping in here tonight. NX4, potentially a Stoke fan there. Either that or just Tottenham.
He's an Arsenal fan. That's what he is. He's jealous.
It is a corner here for Spurs on the left-hand side. Lucas Moura seems to be on the set pieces tonight.
Man, watch it just go.
Looking for the in-swinger here. Raises the left hand in it goes, and it's cleared by James McLean.
Fuck off, fuck.
Marcelo, next time he's back in Brazil, you need to get over there. You need to sort him out, lad.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like I watch street soccer in Brazil. You know what I mean? Or football, not soccer. I can't believe I said soccer.
Marcelo.
You're gonna get slated for that.
Bro, I talk with too many Americans. I'm sorry, guys. I watch street football in Brazil, bro. You know what I mean? It's just like fucking I see people that can cross better than that. You know what I mean? It's just it's pathetic, man.
Sanchez with a dreadful ball for looking for Gareth
What
Bale.
the fuck is that, man? Nossa senhora. These men couldn't.
Get down now.
It's the back line. They can't fucking pass, man. We can't get the ball to the midfield. And then you
197 passes attempted, 163 succeeded, 83% pass accuracy, 9 out of 20 long balls, only 45% pass accuracy there. I don't know why we've tried 20 long balls in the first 20 minutes against Stoke City, but we have, and it's not working. Harry Winks whips it in.
Let's fucking go!
Harry Winks is great in that, and the ball has gone into the back of the net from it. Gareth Bale has second goal in his return to Spurs. Tottenham lead by
you know what time it is. It's party time, baby. Come on. Gareth Bale is back. Let's go.
22 minutes played, and we finally, what we'd have to say is the first chance we've actually managed to create. Gareth Bale puts the ball in the back of the net. It's a very good header. It's a good delivery from Harry Winks. It's one of those that's whipping in towards the back post.
Finally, Winks.
What do you think, Matty?
Come from?
Matty, what do you think if the keeper, if it was probably a regular keeper in and he had more games under his belt, he probably would have saved it?
I don't know. I think it's just a really good goal from Spurs. I mean, there's not a lot of power on it, but it's a difficult one for the keeper. The ball whipping in like that, he has to wait for the touch. And Gareth Bale, I think he's a really accurate.
You know the way you asked me before the game why Lucas was on the left and Gareth Bale was on the right.
Come on, boys.
You can see why, because the plan is to cut inside and get balls in behind like that. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, with the fullbacks overlapping.
Shay saying, I'm a few minutes ahead, was waiting for your reactions. Yeah, I think we're about a minute behind in this one. But look, yeah, I'm glad you were waiting for our reactions there. The English Yid saying Bale loves playing against Stoke. He absolutely does. And look, he scored two goals since returning from Real Madrid, and they've both been headers.
Yeah,
maybe it's a thing he's added to his game. Yeah, 23 minutes played here. Stoke 0, Tottenham 1. Harry Winks with an assist. His second goal contribution this season. Marcelo, why'd you hate him? He's our best playmaker. 2 goal contributions so far this season. You can't criticize him.
I can.
Yeah, you can.
Listen. It was a great cross. I'll give Harry Winks that, but Harvey White, I see him do that every day. All right, this man. I didn't even know Harry Winks had that in him, bro. I didn't even know he had that.
Inspiration from Harvey White, Marcelo.
Yeah, he must have been. Yeah, he must have been looking at Harvey White, because I see Harvey White doing that week in, week out in the under-23s. And you know what? Listen, I understand it's a cup game, but can he do it in the Premier League? That's what I want to know. You know, can he do this in the next stage?
Harry Winks, 22 out of 23 passes succeeded, so 96% so far. 1 key pass, 1 out of 1 cross succeeded, 2 out of 2 long balls succeeded, 1 out of 1 dribble succeeded, 1 out of 1 aerial duels, and 1 out of 2 ground duels won so far. So it's been a good start from him.
Yeah, it's been a good start, but I listen, 96 Premier League games, right? And 3 chances created in all those 96 games. It's unacceptable.
Yeah. That's the other side of things.
Yeah, like I'm sorry. He's going to have to do a lot more. I want to see him doing this in the Premier League. That's what I want to see. Because so far I haven't seen him do it his whole career. So, but it was a good performance.
We're going to be slated on We Are Tottenham TV now tonight. Everyone will be back on the link again. But at the end of the day, 4 chances created out of his whole career, because it was 3. Now it's 4. It's
in the Premier League. In the Premier League.
In the Premier League. But yeah, it's just not good enough. So I still go on there with my agenda, and I'll still keep it going.
Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, look, we're trying to be a club that can compete for the Premier League, right?
Yeah.
That can win it. Because I'm sick and tired of just being top 4. I want to be one of those guys that are in there. You know what I mean? And Three chances created your whole Premier League career. I don't care who you are. If you're a defensive midfielder or a center back. Like I've seen center backs with creating more chances. I'm not kidding. So he's got to do a lot more in the big stage. That's all I'm saying.
Caleb, it was Gareth Bale who scored the goal, assisted by Harry Winks. Oh, great touch, Dele Alli to get in past.
Fantastic!
Bale in behind as well. Did you know that? Dele Alli looking confident as Lucas commits the foul there on Smith, and it's a chance for Stoke to get a breather here. Tottenham looking a bit more confident on the ball after taking the lead.
Come on, boys. Even another goal.
What have you made of Dele Alli so far, David?
To me, he's been our best player on the pitch, in my opinion. At least he's trying things. Do you know what I mean? Like this is what we've been calling out for. Fair play to the guy. So far, he's taken his chance. But look, a game is 90 minutes, not 20 minutes. So we'll have to judge him over the whole game. But yeah, he's looking very lively, and I'm delighted to see it. Big up, Ali.
Just committed a foul. Now this is where the dangerous.
A ridiculous foul by Davies Sanchez. Jacob Brown, he was going out to play.
He has to defend this. If this set piece goes in, I want this whole defense out. As simple as, bro.
I'm sure if this goes in, you'll have the Stoke jersey with the player's name on the back as well.
Yeah. That's dreadful. That's really poor from Stoke. They tried a training ground move there with Jordan Thompson playing it in the middle of the pitch to Cousins, and they tried to lift it over the back to the player running down the right. But
I don't know why he didn't just whip it in. I mean, if you're looking at Tottenham.
Stoke would have a chance. At the foul, I'd hope. The English should say this might be a spark that Bale needs. I think he'll get another goal as well. I think this is a big game for Dele to show Mourinho who's up for this fight. Exactly, completely agree with you as always. And Dele, he's taken this one well so far. And look, we were talking about that before the game about how Dele and Bale need to take their chances. And so far, Bale with the goal, Ali with a good performance. Doherty crosses it in there and it's cleared out for a corner by Harry Sutter.
I'll say Doherty's crosses are a lot better than Aurier's. Yeah. Aurier's crosses are woeful, man.
Yeah, Doherty's wouldn't cross the road.
Yeah. No, you couldn't. It's awful. His crosses are awful. It's either overhit or it's to a defender, or it gets blocked because you know when Aurier is going to cross too. He always does the same thing. He does a little charge up and then he crosses. Then every defender with a half a brain sees it coming. You know what I mean? You got to whip that thing
in the corner. It's at the back post, and Dele Alli trying to get something on it. Lonergan again half his line for that cross, not getting anywhere near the ball.
That was a good corner by Bale.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit better. Have Bale take the corner. Fuck it.
I think we're looking. I think we can see very clearly here. Oh, it's actually gone out for a corner there off. I think it's Tommy Smith. But you can see what we're doing from the corners. It's an in-swinger. It's Lucas from the left. It's Bale from the right. We're trying to test Lonergan.
Yeah,
it's looking effective because he's not looking confident with these crosses.
No,
and the fact that you've seen Ali attack that last one at the back post shows he's hungry for a goal. He's looking like he wants to prove everybody wrong, and I'm delighted.
Yeah, listen, this is why I wanted to give Dele a chance. He hasn't been given the chance, so I think so far he's taking with pride.
But look, let's be a lot more cheerful, lads. It's Christmas. We're 1-0 up. So far, we're on the way to the semi-final. So
hopefully we get Brentford, and then let's hope. Honestly, I rather. Who is it?
Oh,
is
great turn, Dele Alli.
Is it between? In the middle of the park. Who else is going to play today? Is it United?
Everton.
Everton.
Yeah. Let's hope City gets in the final and we play them because we usually do well against City.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So
first booking of the game there for is it Nathan Collins has been booked for taking the cynical foul there on Dele Alli.
That's a yellow card. I'm sorry, that's a yellow card, ref.
No, he got booked.
Oh, did he get booked? Okay,
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think Nathan Collins can play for Ireland as well, can't he, Ben?
Yeah, they're showing the Irish flag there beside his name as the booking came up. They must be able to.
Yeah, the only two names I know there is Collins and I think McLean. I think I've seen them. Haven't they played for your national team before? I think I've seen
them. McLean tries to play for Ireland. He's absolutely shit.
Somehow
he tries his best, God love him, but with McLean, every fullback knows, show him on the outside, let him cross it, because it's going to end up over the far side of the pitch, probably in the stand with the fans, so.
The thing with McLean is he won't do anything effective on the ball, but he will snap your ankles.
Yeah, he won't stop running after you.
Jeremy Smith saying, "Come on, lads, give him
I
a little
love
chance
you.
to keeper looks tough."
Oh man, he tries to play for Ireland, man. I don't know why. It just keeps cracking me up.
Honestly, Marcelo. Honestly, the next Ireland game, sit there and watch it. You're like, honestly.
I'll do a watch along with you. How about that?
Yeah, I'll do that with you, lad. 100%. Matty, you up for that? Just to show him how boring it is.
Yeah. Concern here for Stoke is Morgan Fox is limping off the pitch with the physio. It's going to be an early sub for them here.
Man, they're
not really sure what
hampered with
happened.
injuries.
Is it
They are,
5 subs or 3 subs? This
3, I think.
3? Okay.
And there's no VAR either today, isn't there not?
No, there's not. There's a bit of controversy last night. Phil Foden's goal for City against Arsenal.
Yeah, offside.
Was minimally offside, but it's funny because it was Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
the
they
club
would've
everyone
lost
loves to laugh at, and it seems to be continuing in the same old fashion. So let's start that chant. Same old Arsenal, always will be.
Looks like Stoke being forced into a sub. Morgan Fox going off injured. So number 35 coming on, whoever that is.
I can't believe Arteta hasn't been sacked yet. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? They have such a small club mentality right now.
Yeah.
Insane.
But the most pleasing thing for Spurs fans is that Edu came out and said he's going nowhere and they're going to back him. So that's brilliant.
Oh, that was fantastic. Yeah, when I heard that.
Well done,
I think it was Josh Tyman who put him on there for Stoke.
Nice.
He won't be coming on just yet. Morgan Fox possibly trying to give it another go.
Yeah, what actually happened to Josh Tyman? Because he was a huge prospect there a few years ago.
Yeah, he's played with Hull. I think he had a few performances in the Premier League, but Hull have been abysmal. Oh, it's a good ball in high for Dele Alli. Takes it down, but touch just brings it a bit wide.
Offside.
Called it a handball there.
Yeah.
Looks Hull are down in the League One now. Everything's gone wrong for them. So I don't know if maybe his poor form is kind of correlated with theirs. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard much of him recently. To be honest, it was offside there. Actually, not a handball against.
Didn't they lose like 7-0 to some team last season? I forgot who it was. Yeah, they lost like 7-0 or 9-0 or something like that. Something ridiculous.
They had some. I'm not sure exactly, but it's Stephen Fletcher here who's going to come on for Stoke. Morgan Fox limping down the tunnel, so definitely a change in system here, which will be interesting to see.
Well, see, the thing is, Matty, they've nothing to lose by going for this. So why not change their system? You know what I mean? If I was a Stoke manager, you would never expect it to win today. So, why not go for it? And the thing is with Stephen Fletcher, he's a wily old dog and he knows where the net is. Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking here it could be James McLean going back into left wing back and Stephen Fletcher joining the front line and maybe Tashan Oakley Booth dropping back into midfield. It's an option for them. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Stoke down to 10 men at the moment. Fletcher not on.
Well done, boys.
Sub now. Here he comes, Fletcher in his yellow boots. Jeez, that's some receding hairline on him, isn't it? Yeah. Nearly as bad as Rob.
Is he in the Ireland squad?
No, he's Scottish.
He's Scottish, I think. Yeah, Scottish.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sub confirmed there. Stephen Fletcher on for Morgan Fox. We'll have to keep an eye out here and see what this what the system is.
Jeez, he must be touching 40 now, Stephen Fletcher.
Oh, he must be. He's definitely up there. Yeah, it looks already like it's going to be James McLean going left wing back, and it's
there we go.
Jacob Brown maybe dropping back into midfield. Potentially a 5-4-1 actually. Now.
Why are you taking so long, Dyer?
Fletcher
up there on his own. Make up your mind, you donkey. Holy shit.
We may start our phone call with for.
Nossa senhora! This is what I mean, bro. Make up your mind, Dyer. Fuck, you just look around, man. It's like someone, man. Fuck's sake! You're inviting pressure the longer you wait. Pass the fucking ball. Brainless turd.
Chemo saying winks doing the winks.
Yeah.
The English Yid saying, I'm loving the love for Dele guys tonight.
Come on, 3-on-3. That's
Harry Kane. Dele Alli. Oh, it's a good save by Andy Lonergan. Dele Alli tried to take it first time and his left foot on the turn.
Not finish that. Unlucky Dele. Well done.
Fantastic run by Harry Kane as well.
A lot better from Dele.
The English Yid saying, I'm loving the love for Dele guys tonight because I'm one of his biggest fans and we've been talking to scouring midfielder. I'm telling you guys, Dele is our man if he buys into Mourinho style. And I agree, there's hope there for Ali yet. It's just about getting that in the pitch. And Dyer with the ball outside the party, just about managed to keep that in play.
Passing, man.
Harry Winks with the delivery again, just over the head of Gareth Bale, and it's out for a goal kick.
Winks back to the same old Winks.
Yep, over everything. There we go. Back to normal as per.
What do you think, lads? Has Deli been our best player so far? He's really looking up for this.
Yeah, he's looking lively. Yeah, should be finishing that.
Been very good.
Should be finishing that though.
I think he's
on his weak foot.
It's a good save.
Yeah.
Should be finished. I mean, he should be finishing that. Maybe I'm.
Have you been impressed with Deli Alli so far?
I have. He looks so confident on the ball, and look, I said it. I said it, I think, when it was whatever Europa League game he played. No matter how much he's struggling, it's a poor ball there.
Come on, show some pace, Bale.
No matter how poor he's playing, or no matter how much he's struggling to get into the team, he always looks confident when he plays. Yeah. Which is a massive credit to him and his attitude and mentality and all that.
Perfect. Great job,
excellent. He gives that Taylor right there. Come on, Harry Kane. That's another good save by Lonergan.
He should have played that ball.
He's gonna play like prime fucking Neuer. This guy is, man.
Look at that. Look, just as you said that, Marcelo, Harry Kane in the chat saying, "Bro, this keeper's turning into a prime Neuer."
A fucking save, man. Every time against us.
Talk about timing.
And then they play against like Liverpool and like Chelsea and all these other things, and they turn into holograms. The fuck is this?
Vicente Guaita are a perfect example of that. Shay saying, I think Dele Alli said he's been the best player in the pitch so far.
Big up.
It's been a brilliant start by him, it has to be said. Record when scoring first, Tottenham, we scored first in 14 games this season. We've won 11 of them and drawn 3, of course, bodes well for the next 60 minutes or so, including at a time in this game. Jordan Brown tries to flick it on. Ben Davies.
How many likes
on the ball, and he's hit it backwards.
Fuck was that, man?
A darty off his back.
That's a player. That's a footballer right there, David.
We are on. I'm sorry, just loading here.
Can't even hit a long ball, man. He hit it backwards. Davies is so backwards that even his long balls are going back. Fuck's sake, man. Holy shit.
We're on 74 likes at the moment. 74 likes. Let's try and get to 100, lads.
Yeah, come on, boys.
Smash that like button. I'm even going to go and look up the video myself to like it. I'm that desperate. Everyone make sure to smash that like button. Come on.
Let's get to 150 before the end of the live stream. I know it's ambitious, but we're ambitious people. So let's do this. Come on.
Yeah, come on. I like the green shirt, man. It's nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sexy,
this is one of my favorite jerseys. This is the 2018, and okay, who is this? With some respect in his name, who respect who? Is he talking about Davies?
World Cup.
Andy
Lonergan. It's Andy Lonergan. That's who he's talking about.
Okay. I was about to say Ben Davies. The only thing he's won is a participation medal. Nothing else.
Participation medal and friends with Bale.
Yeah, like that's all he's won in his whole career, bro.
And he'd be delighted with that participation medal as well.
He would. Oh man, come on.
No. Oh, well done.
This first half has flown, to be honest. 38 minutes played. Spurs lead by a goal to nil.
How are we not 2-0 up, bro?
The thing is, see what happens, lads, when you can get the ball down, trap it nice and quick, and play the ball around with a bit of zip, a bit of purpose, and do the basics right. See what can happen. We're looking good here tonight.
We are, yeah.
I forgot to play the goal video.
This is like fucking volleyball, man. The fuck is this?
Oh, Why the fuck? Get
the ball down. Get the ball down. Oh my god.
Well there. 71% possession for Spurs so far in this opening 40 minutes. We haven't created much, but we took one of the 2 chances we did create.
Senora. Dire the fucking donkey.
That's a bad looking clash there. Jacob Brown and Tasha Oakley Booth colliding in the air. Thankfully, it's not a head injury. Brown, his shoulder seems to be at him, and Booth, I think, just a bit winded by that clash. I forgot to play the goal video when we scored, so I'm going to play it now. But just in case you get excited, we haven't scored again. It's still 1-0, but I just want to get this going. There we go. Bit late.
Go! Come on!
Still 1-0. Let's not get too excited.
Oh, fuck's sake. Terrible backhead, and then look at this. Come on.
Oh, lucky Lucas. Fuck. I tell you, Lucas has actually looked a bit lively tonight.
He's looking good, yeah. Poor first touch, but I mean, then again, it was a poor long ball. It's really shit, to be honest.
Mourinho and Sacramento spending the whole of this half out in their technical area, getting really involved in this one. Only one goal in the course. Maybe Jose would have hoped for a bit more than this coming up to the break, but look, as I said, these 40 minutes have absolutely flown.
Yeah, because we're enjoying it. We're watching it. We're enjoying our team getting the ball down and pass it rather than sit back and be for 40 minutes.
Make yourself available, boys. Don't just stand there. Fucking.
Not tomorrow, Rob. I'm back in on Stephen's Day for a lovely EFL afternoon.
I swear to God, Dyer's looking so shaky, man.
So there'll be no celebration for you until Christmas if you're working Stephen's Day.
No. I've been at 12 on Stephen's Day. It'll be a quiet one for me.
Come on. Get the ball. There we go.
There
we go, Dally. Come on. Great job.
Harry Kane tries to take on Harry Souters for a throw.
That's a little bit better. Come on. Kane hasn't.
See, Ali, they're trying to hold back the smile.
Kane hasn't looked that great this half. I think he just looks tired, man. We should not be playing him.
He's poor against Liverpool and Leicester as well. I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah.
I think if we score a second tonight, we need to take him off at half time if we can get a second before half time.
I think take him off now. But no, put Vinicius in the halftime. I don't know why Vinicius is even starting this game. You know what I mean?
They were the poor touch.
Yeah.
That's a good pressing. Good pressing.
Merry Christmas to you too, Rob. Thanks very much for joining.
Press them. Yeah, there we go. Come on, Deli. Come on.
Rob.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, man.
For fuck's sake, Dyer.
Nossa Senhora, Dyer! Jesus Cristo! This man cannot fucking. His first touch is of a fucking trampoline, and then his pass. It's fucking low, man. Holy shit!
Oh god!
I don't even know.
That's a good one. I'm taking that.
Like I'm not even a person that cursed that much, but fuck me, man. Like this club,
I would do it to anybody.
Just like I don't even know what other words he can express. That good ball. Come on,
great ball.
Come on, look at
ball. Yes, he can. He pulls back. Ali edge the box. Ali hits it.
Lucky Ali. That's it, my son. Come on.
Are you fucking kidding me? He defended that. Any other club that goes in. Any other club. He saw it was Tottenham Hotspur. His eyes lit up, bro. This man became prime Gigi Buffon.
It was good swerve on that ball as well. That was a very good save.
Great ball from Deli. Great shot. Unlucky, man. Really deserved that goal. For fuck's sake, this goalkeeper, man. What did I tell you? I tweeted this out. I said, watch their sixth goalkeeper turn into Prime Neuer, man. Oh, my God.
Oh, look at this. Outstanding. Davison Sanchez with a header.
Fucking
an opportunity. Massive support from Rob Hogan, becoming a channel member.
Corner again, is
Thank you very much for that.
Come on, Rob.
Thank you so much for the support. If anyone else is interested in becoming a channel member for exclusive access and exclusive perks for this channel, make sure to go down and hit that join button below. Starting at just £1.99 per month. Join Rob and become a channel member. Get custom emojis beside your name. Thank you very much, Rob. Massively.
As well, put your super chats in and have your say on topics we can discuss at half time.
Yeah, exactly. All channel member comments and super chats will be read out. There's a few people here getting a bit annoyed at the performance so far from Andy Lonergan.
But like, I mean, like Newcastle, you know what I mean? Like their second choice keeper just becomes like prime Gigi Buffon, you know. Then like you look at Crystal Palace, fucking Guaita.
What is that by Davies, man? There's not even anybody in there. You see some fucking cunt. Jesus Christ.
He really couldn't cross a road if he tried.
I hear Davies
every fucking time the guy, what a gimp! Every time he touches the ball, man. Jesus, I'm sick of him. Ben Davies has never voted in an election because he doesn't know how to put the cross into the box.
Oh man, you know when people say that, we're being mean, we're being insensitive. Listen, look, Ben Davies gets paid pretty well, right, for doing fuck all. You know what I mean? I wish I could be paid that much for doing nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna show any sympathy for that, bro. This is a professional.
Ethan asking, can we win this competition?
What? Of course we can. Of course we can.
Yeah, why can't we, lad? Yeah. Tell me why we can't.
Yeah, of course we can. We already beaten most of the clubs that are in the competition anyways. We've beaten United, we've beaten City. The only team we've lost to so far has been Everton.
And we're a much better team since then.
Yeah.
Rob Hogan. Oh, good flick by Bale. But,
that's a free.
Foul,
that's a push! That's a fucking push!
That's a silly foul there by Jordan Thompson.
Is that a penalty?
No, it's outside the box, but giving us a good chance to get a second here before half time. Rob Hogan saying, I'm not even a Spurs fan. This is a superb channel. Everyone should join and get involved. Thank you very much, Rob. Massively appreciated.
Come on.
Big up, Rob. Love the support, man. Keep it up.
Yeah.
And also, while we're talking about subscribes, get over to the Irish Yid and subscribe to me as well.
Absolutely.
Channel link in the description down below. Go check out the Irish Yid transfer special on that channel tomorrow. I was lucky enough to be in that video. We spoke about all Spurs transfers, about incomings and outgoings in January. So make sure to go and check that out. And just before we wrap up, transfer
guru, Matt. You were the only one that was ever going to be in it, lad.
Oh, thank you.
Subscribe to the Irish Yid, or else Arteta is going to manage your club. How about that?
That's fair enough. Gareth Bale is heading over this free kick from the corner of the box with 25 yards out.
Come on,
can he get his second?
Come on, Dyer, wake up. You're tall. You literally look like a Viking. Come on, fucking use that.
Lines it up. He hits it. It's into the wall.
Nah, it's a scene,
as we were saying before the game, it's the team of our. And it's gone out for a corner, but there's no chance to take it as the referee blows it up for half-time. It is half-time. Stoke 0, Tottenham 1. Gareth Bale with the only goal of the game. A brilliant delivery from Harry Winks, with Gareth Bale duly nodded into the far corner past Annie Lonergan, who has potentially been the best player in the pitch. He's made a number of good saves, 2 coming from Dele Alli,
of course,
who's been Tottenham's best player, 1 from range, and another a good ball through by Harry Kane. Lonergan coming out to suffocate them 1-on-1. But it's been a good half from Spurs after a poor start. You know, Ben Davies, Eric Dyer struggling to get going in this one, but impressed with Ali. Lucas is playing well. Gareth Bale getting into good positions as well. We lead at the break. David, what do you make of that first half?
Yeah, look, it didn't start off too good, did it? You know, the ball was just kind of anytime we got the ball, we were just pumping it along to them. No composure, no steel to try and get on the ball and you know, have the ball to try and play. And then look, we started getting the ball down, we started playing it around, and look what happened. We went and scored.
Yeah, play football.
You know what I mean? Beautiful ball by Winks. Beautiful ball by Winks. A good header by Gareth Bale into the bottom corner. And like, we've looked good this half, and I just want to give special praise to Dele Alli. What a performance by this guy. What a performance. I'm absolutely delighted he's taking his chance. And he's given himself a chance for the Wolves game as far as I'm concerned. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. And Rob ruining a good thing here with this bottle job comment. But we'll let you have that one, Rob, since you're a channel member now. Marcelo, have you been impressed with Ali?
Yeah, no, Dele Alli has been our best player so far on the pitch, in my opinion. A best attacking player. He's looking lively. Really unlucky that he doesn't have a goal, but of course, you know, Gigi Buffon, you know, when he's in the back and, you know, defending the goal, what can you do? But yeah, no, it's been a good half for the team. Davies being as usual shit. So, you know, I was right. We should have played Dennis Sirkin. Yeah, but look, listen, it's Stoke hasn't really done anything, really, if you were being honest. But we got to come back in the second half and show the same intensity. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's only 1-0 at the end of the day. Yeah, kill the game. Get the second goal. Kill the game. Finish. Done. Over. So we got a second goal. This game is over. Done. I don't see Stoke scoring 2 against us, but you never know. With a set piece, they score 1 goal. It's, you know, it's back again. So kill the game off. Take your chances. Fuck's sake, please don't bottle this. That's all I have to say.
Rob's waiting. Rob's waiting, isn't he?
Bro, he can wait all day long, bro. Fuck, we're winning this game. I don't care.
What do you make of the half, mate?
Yeah, no, I was really impressed with that. And commentary not Irish, let's do that in the chat, please. Yeah, no, it was a fantastic half. You know, we never looked as though they were threatening us on the break. They didn't cause us any problems. I think Lloris only touched the ball once or twice. They started slowly. There's been some poor performances there, but all in all, we're winning the game. And at the end of the day, you don't want to go out and look, you want to, but you're not going to demand that we come out and play outstanding football. It's a cup game. All that matters is who has more goals at the end of it. So all we want is the win, but the performance has been improving as the game goes on. Rob saying, with Ali looking on the way out soon, is there any clubs that are sniffing around him? Like, could he be playing for potential suitors tonight? The 2 clubs that already mentioned is Everton, were mentioned by Fabrizio Romano. They could be interested in an 18-month loan deal with an option to buy in the summer of 2022. And also PSG, who had 3 loan bids turned down for Dele Alli last summer. They could potentially be back in for him. But aside from that, I don't know that there's any kind of concrete interest from any sort of a team. And I think we've spoken about that in the channel, David, that, Ali getting back in the Premier League team a bit in the last couple of weeks, playing in the Europa League and this tonight. Could he be in the shop window?
Yeah, look, I think some of the cameos he's been making, and probably tonight, me personally, if I'm looking at the situation as a whole, it probably is being put in the shop window. But with the performance he has tonight, we still have use for this guy.
Yeah, we still have use for
him. It's just getting out of it. Like, the thing is, I like Fabrizio Romano saying Everton, look, if he's going to Everton with what's being touted, an 18-month loan and then an option to buy, no. We're either going to sell the guy or we're going to keep the guy and make use of him. It's one or the other for me. There's none of the. I don't want any of this shit where you're loaning them and then, like, especially because we need the money in January, man. We need the money in January so we can buy players. Do you know what I mean? So I really wouldn't get it if that did happen. PSG, yeah, of course they'll be sniffing around for him, but again, would he get into the PSG team? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping, like, if it is a loan to PSG, that we do get him back afterwards, and just playing in a weaker league, he gets a bit of form, gets a bit of confidence. But I wouldn't be. I think if he's going to leave, just sell him. I don't see the point in a player of his age, so far into his development as a player, going out on loan. I see to pop away for a couple of minutes there. Rob saying Delhi to PSG is such a strange rumor, potential move, but then you see they also signed Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting, so who knows what PSG are up to.
That man has. I just gotta say this: Choupo-Moting must have one of the best managers of all time, bro. Because I don't know how he's getting these top team, man. Isn't he in Bayern right now?
Yeah,
he's in Bayern, right?
He's at Bayern now. Yeah.
Well, how the hell is this man getting these jobs, man? I don't know, bro.
No, it's a weird one. But Gaffy here saying we conclude Delhi via a 3-4-3 formation with him as a cam in front of Ndombele and Højbjerg, Reguilon left mid and Doherty right mid. Out of possession, we switch to a 5-4-1. We will be able to play both defensive and attacking. I'm going to let the two of you take that as I just pop away for 2 minutes, but I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, Marcelo, you can take away on that.
Listen, I think Delhi right now, he wouldn't be my first choice right now. Like, I think Baller still deserves it. Even though he fitness wise, he hasn't been the best, but performance wise, he's been really fantastic for us. I think Baller still deserves to be there. I think Sissoko still deserves to be there, although we should be looking to add more attacking threat. I think it all depends against the matchup, right? I think if we're going against like a low block team, you got to take out Sissoko. You got to put on a also more offensive mind. You know what I mean? Got to put on either a Delhi along with Baller, or like a Lo Celso along with Baller. But it just doesn't seem Lo Celso and Baller works. Just doesn't seem like. So I feel like Delhi and Baller could be a great attacking option. As far as, because we actually haven't seen that partnership before. You know what I mean? And I think that could work because, Delhi sometimes what he lack is a little bit of, ability to find space. Yeah. And I think Baller kind of release a little bit of space for him to, do what he does. So I as far as Reguilon and Doherty playing left mid and right mid, I don't know about that. I mean, maybe he means like wing backs. I think that's what he means, right? Because usually, Son kind of plays, on the left wing side, and either Bale or Stevie play on the right. So that wouldn't make sense taking them out. But as far as 3-4-3, I think it could work. You know what I mean? I think if we're playing against a low block opposition, a 3-4-3 could work. It gives us a little bit of reassurance in the back, but it also gives space for our wing backs to do the job.
Yeah, I can get it, but for me, look, the thing is, we do have the players there and the options there to be able to do this formation. But for me, the fact that we haven't seen, we've only seen it once, really, didn't we, against Antwerp? I think.
No, we did against Chelsea as well. And and we won that. So
I don't think it's one that Jose fancies. And to be honest with you, I don't think we have the midfielders to be playing that sort of way. To be honest.
We also give up a lot of players in the midfield, and that's what usually our strongest area. You know what I mean? If you think about it. So. Yeah,
and as we know, Jose likes to block up the middle. He's happy to let teams have the ball out wide all day long. He likes to block up the middle. Where probably some of the most dangerous players in the Premier League play. So, look, for me, it's certainly an option, Gaffy, but I just don't think we'll see it. But you never know, because look, we do need to try something different. against some of the smaller teams, because
it is an option.
It's not acceptable to be sitting back the way we have been doing against some of these teams.
Yeah.
And tonight, Marcelo, like, you seen it for the first few minutes. It's like the players just failed to comprehend what Jose wanted, and then all of a sudden they start getting the ball down and we start passing it around. Like, how happy are you to see that? First of all,
look, listen, just seeing straight passes, but then again, you also got to think opposition to the opponent. Could they do that in the Premier League? That's what I wonder.
Yeah.
Because as far as I see it, I still see Dyer being a shocking at passing.
Yeah.
He gives up. Him and Davies give away possession way too much, and they're doing it against Stoke. So just imagine if they're dealing with a press like a Liverpool or a Chelsea or like Wolves, even. You know what I mean? You're dealing with that. It's a different kind of press. I don't care like what you tell me. It's a different kind of press. So I think it's Welsh Maldini time, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I fully agree with you. The longer the weeks are going on, Dyer's looking worse and worse. He's very poor on the ball again tonight. We've said the same. We seem to be saying the same thing over the last few weeks. And look, maybe it is time to give Rodon a go, because against Chelsea, he looked good. He's a defender that's confident on the ball. He likes to drive out from the ball, from the back with the ball as well. So it's certainly something I consider against Wolves.
Yeah, he only made 2 mistakes against Chelsea. Otherwise, he was probably our best defender. He made the most clearances in the box. People forget about that. He had one of the better passing accuracy than anyone in the back line. So, like, people forget that. So he's a good player, man. And you know what I mean? Like, for a first game against Chelsea, one of the best teams in the Premier League, to only make 2 mistakes, you know what I mean? That's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, we see much worse than that from Sanchez and Dyer. We've seen Dyer make much worse mistakes than that. So I think I agree. I think it's Welsh Maldini time, man. I think it's time to bring him on.
Yeah, no, I think it's unfortunate. Joe Rodon, of course, cup tied for the game tonight, but I think we'll see him in the team more and more as the season goes on.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully.
Nicole, you say wouldn't look well in a PSG shirt. It would look well in any shirt with that mustache. Rob Hogan, I'll say that when David comes back there. Second half, just a couple of minutes away. Do you think we'll see any halftime changes, Marcelo?
Bring on Vinicius for the halftime. Take off Kane. Kane looks tired.
He does. He really does. And I think we're in enough control of this game that we don't need our best player out there. Even though he hasn't been the best player today, he hasn't been the best player in the last week. But yeah, I think he could do with the rest.
We're overplaying him.
Yeah.
Like, why did we get a backup striker if we're not going to play him in these cup games and these Europa games?
Think there's a lack of trust there in Vinicius?
Absolutely. I mean, if you can't trust your backup striker to be good enough to start against Stoke in the Carabao Cup game, I don't know. Like, when can you trust him? You're not going to trust him in the Premier League. Not going to trust him in Europa League. You know what I mean? Those are much bigger competition against a lot better teams.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Like when like FA Cup, you know what I mean? FA Cup is much more disputed in this competition. So when do you trust them? So and you know what, the lack of trust is not justified too, because every time I see Vinicius play, he has been a lively player.
Yeah, he has. He's done well. He's 3 assists and 2 goals so far in his time at Spurs. In that game against West Brom, he didn't get an assist or a goal, but he was really important to the way we played when he came on the pitch.
Yeah,
I think
his presence is what.
Yeah, his presence is what opened the space there for that Harry Kane goal. So hopefully we see him in this game. I think I agree. We would like to see that sub made at halftime. We'll find out very shortly here. The coverage just coming back. Carabao Cup quarterfinal. Reminded that Everton are playing United after this one, kicking off at 8 o'clock. They'll be joining us, Brentford, and Man City in the semi-final, whichever wins that game. David, Rob said, now that he's a channel member, can he ask you to capitalise the I in Irish in your username?
Say that again? He wants me to
capitalize the I in your username on see the name tag on the screen.
Why?
I don't know.
I tell you what, to keep him happy, because he's one of your channel members, I'll go back out, I'll change it, and I'll come back in. I'm doing this for you, Rob.
There we go. That's what the channel members get. Yeah, that's what the channel members get. So if you're not a member, make sure to go down and smash that join button.
But we do need a second goal the second half, though. Second goal kills the game.
I think we need a second goal early on so we can, kind of relax, take our foot off the gas, Rob saying no, not now.
Oh, we're bringing it.
Hyman's son is coming on.
No, what the fuck is this, man?
Just for the future. It's too late now, Rob. You get what you ask for. There it is. Look at that, a capital I. What more could you ask for in Mate's Tottenham blog?
I think the reason why you said it is because I think on YouTube it's a capital I. So I think he's only trying to help me. Big up, Rob. But look, channel members get what they want, and you got it. So hopefully that keeps you happy.
Anyone else, if you are interested in becoming a channel member, make sure to go down and smash that join button just below. As you said, Hyman's son preparing to come on for the second half. But just before the second half does get underway, if you are new to the channel, here's a quick message. We'll have to wait and see now who is going to be coming off to allow Hyman's son onto the pitch. Hopefully it's Harry Kane, David. What would you say?
To be honest, I'm thinking it's Harry Kane. I think you might see Bale pushed up top and some put out on the wing. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what you think.
I just first, Rob Hogan says, "What a guy, what an eye."
No problem, Rob. You're welcome.
I think we could see Lucas go off, to be honest. I mean, maybe try and get Kane's son on the pitch together for 10 or 15 minutes. See if we can get their partnership linking up again. Maybe get a goal or two before taking Kane off to rest him. But I would prefer it with Kane. Huh?
Do you think it could be a knock? Someone picked up a knock either?
I don't know. But they're saying here in the chat, it's Gareth Bale who's come off. Yeah, it is Gareth Bale off, son on.
I don't get that.
Flamethrower asking the question, why Bale? Maybe has Bale been so good in that first half, he's in Mourinho's plans for Sunday?
Could well be. That's what I was just thinking there. Just thinking that. Could very well be, you know. Could very well be. Could be saving his legs for Sunday. I hope it's that, and that it's not that he's picked up a knock or anything. Because look, I didn't really want to see too much of Harry Kane and Son today. And I know that sounds bad, but you know, I'd rather them be rested as well for Sunday. But look, because we've had major problems on that right hand side, you can only assume if it's not a knock that it is for Sunday.
Yeah, look, I think he deserves it from the way he played tonight, worth getting on the score sheet as well. Hopefully we get to see Eric Lamela coming on a bit later in the game as he continues his comeback, or begins his comeback from injury. I think we'd all like to see him in there. Frank saying, I want Son. I called it. No messing around. Get that next goal to kill it. Yeah, look, it's true. If we get that second goal early on, then we can begin to take Harry Kane off.
I like his style.
Take Kane off. Maybe even Højbjerg as well could be brought off, rested for Sunday, getting 15-20 minutes off. But like even look at the team, if we're going to try and start predicting the lineup on Sunday, I think the fact that it's Davies and Doherty playing tonight, we can safely say it's Reguilón and Aurier against Wolves on Sunday, which is of course a great start. I think they're the two fullbacks we'd all choose for that game.
Yeah.
Oh, the ball played behind. He's not going to get that.
Do you know what?
Look,
I was thinking, right, Matt Doherty might play against Wolves, but because it's Wolves, I don't think Mourinho will throw him in, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if, especially when he's off form, come up against a former team, and I don't know if it would suit, to be honest.
Yeah,
especially with the way Daniel Podence is playing on that left hand side, I think we need a pacey, informed third forward.
Yeah, 100%.
Down there dealing with it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And Reguilón on the other side with the damage Traore.
Yeah, I fully agree with you. So there's your predicted lineup for Wolves anyway.
Not predicted, it's confirmed, as always here in Matthew's Tottenham blog. Sanchez trying to shepherd the ball out of play, and he does well there. And it's a goal kick. Is that our first goal kick of the game?
Yeah.
Haven't spent much time in our half at all.
No, I think we had one in the first half. There was a free kick that they kicked straight out of play. Remember that?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, there was one. Let's take a look at those first half stats. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Just those first half stats. Not a single shot for Stoke. Tottenham with 7 shots, 4 on target, 1 off target, 2 blocked. Look, we had the better of that half with 73% possession. As Højbjerg makes the tackle in the park, but it's Thompson as well there to keep hold of possession. Yeah, look, we were passing the ball well in the final third a lot. Our long balls didn't work too well. Only 60% pass accuracy in the long balls compared to 85 overall.
Yeah.
Offside here against Stoke. Looking to get a bit more on the front foot in this second half. Rob saying, who's been Spurs player of 2020? Has Højbjerg been so good since he came in that he takes it?
Come on, boys.
If you're looking at 2020 overall, is Højbjerg... chance here, Lucas Moore on the right. Oh, it's a terrible touch by Lucas.
We won't tell you, but that's a show that Matty can do. The best of 2020. That's a show that Matty can do.
Do you want to pick one player each just for now? We can do a full team afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you go. I'll let you go first.
I think it would be harsh on Kane and Son to give it to Højbjerg since he came in because he's only been here since August.
Yeah.
But I'll give it to Son. I'll give it to Son for this year, just the improvement we've seen from him. David? Oh, there's a jersey. Marcelo, you always have the right jersey on. Always have the right jersey.
Nah, how? How do you miss that?
Me.
Oh, Lucas Moore wins it back in the box. He goes down.
That's a pen.
The referee says
no way.
Looked like
bro.
he got a shove in the back there. Harry Winks got in there with the interception. But
Rob, my best player in 2020. I'm going to give it to the god, Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Look, I know Son's made major improvements, but you could give it to either. But for me, Harry Kane's our leader. He scores the most goals as well, and I love him as well. He looks so good in that number 10. His hair's always on point as well. I'm jealous of that, so I'm going to give it to Harry Kane.
I mean, I guess if we're talking about consistency, I think Højbjerg's been our most consistent player. But I think Son for me, because just Ronaldo, his goal against Arsenal and just the way he's been playing this season has been phenomenal. I mean, he's our top scorer. He's been looking fantastic. You know, I mean, sure, he's had a few blip games, but who doesn't? I think Ronaldo, you know what I mean, man?
Shay Kane saying player of the year 2029 is Kane. Correcting himself there, 2020.
He's even the whole good man.
Rob Hogan says there's only one God, and it's Robbie Fowler. You might have a word or two to say in that, David. Robbie Fowler better than Harry Kane?
Sorry?
Is Robbie Fowler better than Harry Kane?
No. Look, I'll give it to Robbie Fowler. He had a good strike on him and that, but he's very limited. You know what I mean? Look at Harry Kane. The guy can play a number 9. He can play a number 10. He can pick some lovely true balls. He can play goals. He can finish goals. You know, Robbie Fowler was a terrific finisher. But all around, come on, Harry Kane. For me, he's the best, most complete footballer in world football at the minute. I think your man Rob Hogan there is just trying to stoke the flames, I think.
See, Kane for me, he kind of reminds me of like Ronaldo Nazario. And if I'm gonna be honest, he's not. You can't compare him to another striker, in my opinion. You know, like, I mean, like R9 back in his day, you couldn't compare him to another striker. Like, maybe like whatever, you know, Thierry Henry sometimes would outscore him. You know what I mean? In a season, sometimes strikers will outscore him. But the things that Ronaldo Nazario did, you just didn't see from any other striker. You know what I mean? Like that's what I see from Kane. Just the things he does, you just don't see from other strikers. His ability to play in, you know, as a false 9, his ability to play as a midfielder, his ability to create, his ability to score from anywhere. It's just incredible, and not many strikers have that, man. We're so lucky to have Kane. He's a unicorn.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree. Yeah.
Well, big up Rob. He's given us a good video now for the end of the year. Our highs and lows of 2020s, our best of 2020s, our worst of 2020. So big up Rob, fair play. Yeah,
cheers for that, Rob. Just quickly, Stoke have committed 11 fouls in this game, and 5 of them have been on Dele Alli. You know, he's causing them so many problems. Even how influential he's been on the ball in terms of like final product and that so far, he's causing a lot of problems for Stoke, and their only answer so far is to take him down.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, and waiting to see where there's a yellow card. Sanchez, please don't fuck this up.
But getting them fouls as well, though, gets us higher up the pitch. Do you know what I mean? So it's
stupid. What is Sority and Sanchez doing there? Fucking what the fuck is that? It's like watching the Three Stooges. Oh, who's gonna pass? Who's gonna pass? Oh, you gonna pass? Dyer, how many for you? It's like, fuck's sake, someone fucking pass the ball.
Dan Kilpatrick on Twitter saying presumably Bale has a knock because otherwise that's a strange sub. No confirmation on that anywhere, but it seems to be the general opinion now that Gareth Bale did pick up a little knock in that first half, which it's the right thing to take him off and just be purely take the precautionary route. It's not
Just
worth
for a
risking.
bit of crack as well, and because it's the time of the year, everyone that's watching, let us know what your favourite Christmas song is.
Yeah, get that on live chat. We'd have a nice friendly debate, which usually turns unfriendly when it's down to Christmas songs, movies. Is always some
I'll
interesting.
tell you mine anyway, straight off. It's the Fairy Tale of New York. I absolutely love it by Pugs.
No
What the fuck? Where were you, Doherty? Jesus Christ!
Fuck
off!
Man. It's terrible.
Fuck off! Go back and play with Bohemians. I'm sick of you.
Oh my god, it's a joke, man.
Jesus Christ!
Easy. That was way too easy.
That's a joke. Down Ben Davies' side as well. He can fuck off too. I'm sick of that cunt.
Jordan Thompson, I think, has put the ball in the back of the net.
Joke,
right down the right hand side, it's Jacob Brown plays the ball in behind.
Dyer, where the fuck are you?
That's
Where's
Dyer?
Dyer.
It's Sanchez out throwing at the pass, and it's Eric Dyer's gone, and Doherty, I don't know, he's coming across to cover the space that's been left by Eric Dyer. Where is Dyer?
It's not even that though, Matty. Where's your defensive awareness? Like, do you know what I mean? There's no awareness there whatsoever. No awareness of the danger by him. It's shocking.
I actually can't figure out where Eric Dyer is there. I can't see him.
Fuck off.
Oh my God.
Don't take our chances. Goalkeeper turns into Prime Neuer. They have one chance and then they score.
How's that not a foul?
Just luck of Tottenham Hotspurs. Hey, boys, it's fucking calamitous. Man, it is really the Three Stooges. They fucking couldn't defend a fucking. I swear to God, man. It's fucking pathetic. These defenders.
Agreeing with you there, David. Fairy Tale in New York. Nicole saying 1 attempt, 1 goal for Stoke, 8 attempts, 1 goal for Spurs. Rob Hogan saying Stoke lethal. Oh, this is shocking. The first time they showed any bit of danger,
seriously, fuck off,
bit of promise
man.
going forward.
Fuck off, seriously.
Yeah, well, look, every single one of them defenders out there tonight are defenders that we question, we talk about. You know what I mean? What do we expect? What do we expect? You know, it's
fucking shit. It is fucking shit. And then you're gonna tell me. And then you're gonna tell me.
This long ball shit as well.
Long ball, yeah.
Frank saying this is why Jose brought the one on.
Fuck's sake, Dyer! Get at the fuck! He just stands there, man, and then he hits the fucking ball, man. Fuck! He's so indecisive. Fuck off, man. He's so shit.
Doherty, man. What sort of touch is that by Doherty? He's just inviting the pressure on.
Oh my fucking God, man.
Martin saying, would this go straight to pens if the score stays this way?
Yeah, it would.
Is it? I'm actually not too sure. Oh, sure, it did against Chelsea. Yeah, it'll be straight to pens.
Yeah, no, there's no extra time in the Carabao Cup anymore. It's just penalty.
Thank God. We can't deal with extra time. Rob saying, on Christmas songs, it's got to be The Darkness, Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End.
Yeah, good song. Good song. Listen to that the other day.
Vinicius says, not on yet.
Should be.
He
should be on. I don't know why we put Son on. He should be on because he's fresh and he's a player that could give intent. Another mistake, substitute mistake from Jose Mourinho. What the fuck, man? When are we going to play Vinicius? What the fuck did we get a backup striker for if he's going to sit in the fucking bench?
Lads, why do we make things so fucking hard on ourselves every time?
Fucking dickheads, man. Can't defend a fucking ball, man. Zero pace, zero.
Barely getting behind. It's a good block. Good defending there by Nathan Collins. He's managed to get his foot across there and block that strike in from Dele Alli.
Not lethal enough.
If we lose, we're having a Davies debate next week. I swear to God.
It's a good ball in behind. A bit of indecision there from Danny Bath to let that run in behind. Ali a bit frustrated there with himself. I think it was good defending by Collins.
I'm sorry, but at this point,
Son to take the corner on the right hand side.
At this point, it has to be on Jose. It has to be on Jose. Because how the fuck are you playing Ben Davies after these performances?
It's not even that, Marcelo.
No,
you have to be blaming the players as well. Like,
yes,
this is the second game in a row after half time where they've come out and conceded, man.
But he is putting Ben Davies on. Why the fuck are you putting Ben Davies on? He's useless. He's a useless footballer.
Man, if you don't laugh, you're going to cry. He really upsets me. He really upsets me, lad. He makes me so angry. Do you ever get that angry that sometimes you just want to cry? That's how fucking angry he makes me.
Fuck's sake, man.
Long ball forward, Eric Dyer. He's done well there, to be fair. Heads it into Harry Winks back to keeper. No?
Look at Harry Winks.
Here's Hoybier.
Oh,
just on. He's been Davies at the left hand side. Ali's
They have so
offside.
much space.
Oh my
No,
God.
he's onside. They're onside. Ali's
Fucking
on.
That's a simple fucking
Shocking
pass.
ball.
It's simple. Just, oh my God. Jesus Christ, get me on. I have my name and number on the back. Get me fucking on. That's on shit.
Davies with a 74% pass accuracy today, which is almost double. No, it's more than double what he had against Liverpool, but it's still abysmal.
It's fucking shit, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm behind down Davies' side again. For fuck.
Fuck! Defend! You have no pace! Holy shit! Does he have anything as a footballer?
No.
Oh, sorry, lads. I need a fucking fag. This cunt's stressing me out.
Rob saying, back to the player of the year thing, it's hard to look past Son as player of the year for the entire league. Himself and Mane are head and shoulders above everyone on the left side. I agree. Son, then Mane, then everyone else. Definitely agree with you, Rob. Robert saying, are we hitting the lowest point of the season? So far, definitely. It's just a case of
Lloris
turning
should
around.
have gone out of the goal. I'm sorry. That's also Lloris's fault as well. He should have gone out, made himself fucking bigger. What the fuck is he doing standing in the line?
I think the ball's crossed into the box and it's headed over the bar by Stephen Fletcher.
Fuck off.
The English Yid saying, same old Spurs. It's painful to watch some of these dead players and can't believe these players can't play 2 games in a week. Yeah, I mean, they should be able to easily play 2 games in a week, surely.
I don't want to fucking see Davies ever again, man. I'm sorry. He's so shit.
It looks maybe he picked up a knock in that challenge on the far side.
I fucking hope, man. I don't hope any injury ever on a player, but fuck's sake, please. Anything that gets Davies out. Anything, please. Fuck's sake, man. Oh my God. I can't believe they scored. It's their first fucking chance, and they fucking scored. And then their goalkeeper's like Gigi fucking Buffon. It's like, what the fuck? When are we gonna catch a break? Fuck, God, anyone that's looking out there, give me a fucking break. Fuck.
Rob says, I'll give you that one. Son, then Mane. I'd love him in the Liverpool team. He's just a guy that's enjoyable to watch. He is a very talented footballer, and he could be in here. No, good defending by Tommy Smith getting around goal side. That's on his offside anyway. 60 minutes played here at the Bet365 Stadium, and it is Stoke 1, Tottenham 1. Spurs took the lead in the first half. Gareth Bale with a header after a brilliant delivery from Harry Winks, and then defensive woes for Spurs continued with Brown crossing the ball from the right hand side. Doherty nowhere to be seen. Dyer nowhere to be seen, and Jordan Thompson going into the back post to tap it into the back of the net.
And you already know this was
Davies
what Stoke won.
Regis playing against Wolves.
Samir
Maximovic. Huh?
This is what Stoke want. You already know they're looking for pens, bro. Watch this.
And
when it goes to fucking
the last
pens,
time we played them in a cup and it went to penalties, they fucking bet us.
Yeah.
Wow.
And look at this. Watch this. If this goes to pens, watch their fucking manager. He's gonna have the list already set out for him because this is the fucking game plan. Because this fucking bottle job, fucking backline, can't defend one fucking ball. Davies, fuck you. Can't defend shit. Fuck off. Get out of here. I'm done. No, fuck this, man. I'm done with this, bro. I'm so done with this. I want to win trophies. These players, stop defending these fucking deadweight players.
Samir, it goes straight to penalties if it finishes 1-1.
I have to say, these little training ground routines they have that Stoke are bringing on these set pieces are absolutely shit.
Yeah.
What is that? Like? Come on, like, do you know, it's laughable that we can't even beat these. You know what I mean? Like, oh my!
We don't take our chances. We don't fucking take our chances, David. Not clinical enough.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know, like we say about these goalkeepers coming on playing man the matches, but now the question needs to be asked: like, why can't we just finish them? Do you know what I mean? Do we have? Apart from Kane and Son, do we have anyone that can actually finish a ball? Yeah. Clearly not by the stats. Do you know what I mean? But fuck me. Like, Winks again, another 20 minutes before he decides to make a pass.
Oh, it's a great ball through for Kane. I can't keep it in. Just didn't have the pace there for that one.
You know,
that was a fastball though.
Next week, Martin. Next week. Rob Hogan saying, realistically, has Jose played a strong team here because he thinks if he wins this trophy, then he can drop out of the title race with a few losses here and there and get away with it? No, I don't think so. I think he was targeting this trophy from early on. The way he played against Chelsea, I think, showed that he was doing everything in his power to not lose that game in 90 minutes, and it worked from getting the win in penalties.
Basically, his legacy at Chelsea is from the League Cup, and that's what he's going to try and do.
That's the fucking ball any day now, Davies. Any fucking day now. Holy
Yeah, you might see that ball fly by you tomorrow, Marcelo.
Holy fuck! He does his groceries list. He's like, no, this is Ben Davies. Let me give you a little bit of impression when Davies gets the ball. Let me give you an impression of when Ben Davies gets the ball, right?
Not McLean. If he whips a ball in here, I swear to fuck. Not McLean. Oh, that's typical McLean. Well. That's what we used to see. Good man, McLean, living up to it. Well done.
Go ahead with your impression, Marcelo.
No, listen. He gets the ball. He's like, "Huh? Did I leave the chicken in the oven? Hold on, what's the groceries list?"
Ali cut up there by sucker.
But then it's just like, fuck's sake, man. It's just like
football is the last thing on his mind.
Do you know, I don't like this game, lads. It's starting to go end to end.
Yeah, it's starting going end to end.
Yeah.
We invited the fucking pressure. When
we did
it. The box, Sanchez gets his head on it and wings clear.
Not burying the fucking chances because we don't have any fucking dickhead that can fucking score a fucking goal.
To be fair, they're not playing for the penalties here. They can sense that Spurs we're here for the taking.
Yeah, they sense the Spurs he had. You know, it's probably fucking written up on all the screens around the stadium, and you know yourself.
The knee starts shaking. You see the shivering up. You see Sanchez start panicking. It's all over the fucking place, man. It's calamitous. Fuck's sake! Stop being such dickheads and win a fucking trophy for once. You fucking pieces of shit.
If you are frustrated with this performance, make sure to go down and smash the like button. That's bound to get a few in there. We're at 84. Let's see if we can get to 100 for now, and then see if we can make it to 150 before the end of the live stream.
This is horrible. Never an
opportunity missed, Matty. I love
it. Kai is saying Kane is tired. Jose needs to sub him out. Bring in Lamela.
I don't
is this his backup plan to appease fans if he drops out of the title race? Yeah, we've dropped out, but look at his third string trophy we won. You should be delighted. No, I don't think so. I think it's harsh to kind of paint one of the most successful managers with that brush. I think he wants, regardless of what happens in the Premier League, he wants this trophy as well because he's a serial winner. It's all he cares about.
Shit, you're fucking shit, Lucas.
Danny Bath here breaking forward for Stoke. That is their centre back.
That's just fucking weak, man. That's just weak.
Oh, Davies, he's made it there. He's done the hard part. He's read the pass. He's made the interception. And he's still
his fucking first touch, man.
The couldn't even beat his granny in a race. Do you know what I mean? Fuck's sake.
Jimmy saying to go from top of the table to 6th and struggling against Stoke, it's a worry. It is. It is. But look, every team has a poor spell in the season. Hopefully this is our poor spell and it'll end with a win tonight. And there's quite a bit of work to do if that is going to be the case.
You better score again because I want to put on my glasses.
And here it is. It's Dele Alli coming off.
That could be for the Wolves game, lad.
It is. But look, Eric Lamela back after his injury. There's another sub. Eric Moore coming off as well. I didn't see who's coming on there. But Eric Lamela is on for Dele Alli and Luka Mora is off for Sissoko.
Sissoko for Lucas. Take off Winks. Apart from the ball into the box, he's done nothing.
Very interesting subs. Very interesting subs.
Now, why do we always, why is his substitutions always a talk? I'd love to know what he sees. I'd love to sit through a game with Jose and see what he sees. I really would. It's fascinating.
Yeah. Marcelo made the point in that time. Goes the ball.
Fuck, man. How you let him hook in you like that and take it down? Jesus Christ. It's weak.
What's the point in having a backup striker if you're not going to play him? Is what Marcelo said, and he was right.
Yeah.
Fuck this, man.
What are you thinking, Marcelo?
Fucking at this point, it's, I don't know, man. Just fucking bullshit. Can't believe Vinicius didn't get a start.
Not that he didn't get a start, he just didn't play. Giovanni saying we need to take those crosses. We did, but he can't come on now. We're all out of sub. Caleb saying, where's Vinicius? I kind of feel bad for the lad. Chemo saying, going to lose this.
He may as well let Vinicius fly home for Christmas if he was never going to use him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking poor kid, man. Fucking could have traveled to Brazil, you know, see his family at this point. Fucking.
For all the abuse you gave Bergwijn, let's get into Vinicius' inbox and give him messages forward.
Yeah, do.
Give him support, man.
Welcome back, Marcelo.
Fuck this, man.
Oh, boys. Why is it all Tottenham, man?
I'm not even getting stressed with this game anymore. I've seen this too many times. I'm just gonna fucking chill back, relax, and just vibe. Fuck this, dude.
Last week, Bergwijn had a poor performance against Liverpool. He's forced to disable his comments on Instagram. Last night, runners. It's not a laughing matter. No, last night, runners.
Shit, man. This fucking team is so fuck off, man. Oh my, we can't even win this Mickey Mouse Cup, man. These guys suck.
And like the thing is, lads, if he's going for a goal, I don't know why he's bringing on Sissoko, because like the guy wouldn't hit a barn door. Like, let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? I'm not being funny. You could put 2 goals, you could put a goal either side of the goal, another one on top, and he'd still miss it, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, this is what I said yesterday. They stopped giving him bags of balls after practice for shooting because they didn't have enough people to go and find them.
Nobody.
I don't know if the referee knows where his whistle is.
No, he probably left him in the change room, the little break.
This is the most pace I've seen from Dyer yet. Congrats.
Look, I just do want to say as well, Bergwijn had a poor performance against Liverpool last week, and he was forced to disable his Instagram comments. Runnerson for Arsenal last night, he played poorly, and he had to disable his Twitter account because the abuse he was getting. Let's not do that to these Spurs players tonight. They've been poor in the second half, and they may cost us a place in this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's no excuse for anything. They could come out here tonight and spend the whole 90 minutes scoring own goals, lose the game 200-0, and they don't deserve it. This is sport.
It's an Arsenal thing. It's an Arsenal thing. Let them do that to their players. That's why they are where they are. Let's not follow suit. Let's start leading by example.
We need to messages of encouragement, messages of support. Something Vinicius could do it right now. Let's praise Dele Alli for a good performance. Let's praise Gareth Bale for his goal. Let's not.
Well, I'm not giving Davies any support. I can't do that. That's not in me. I'm not that kind. I know it's Christmas, but I don't have that much joy.
Yeah. You don't have to praise them. Just don't abuse them.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't abuse them, but I'll still say my thoughts on them.
Just a useless player, man. Just really just doesn't exist in like the football pitch. It's like you're having 10 men. Oh my god. Oh, fuck's sake.
Rob Hogan said not a dig, which I've had loads of with Matt. Yep. That's something interesting coming up. But does Jose die with the light tonight if you lose and keep up the better team lost again? That only works for so long.
Yeah. Bro, fuck better team.
It only works for one game. It didn't work for anything else. And Davis lining one up.
Yeah! Oh my god, what is going on tonight, man? Ben Davies and Harry Winks. What the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ. What a goal, though. Come on. Woo! Let's fucking have it.
I saw him through there in the live chat. Davis,
you know what time it is. Yes, baby. It's party time. Here comes the semis. Let's go.
Ben Davis whacks one into the bottom corner from about 25 yards out. He thought about it a second ago. He was lining one up and he thought about hitting it. But he drives it so hard in off the right post. No chance.
What is going on tonight, lads? Fuck me.
It's a Christmas miracle,
David. Will you be praising him now, David?
You know, you had Harry Winks with the ball in the first half. Like, probably the second ball he's played forward all season. And then you have this one there tonight hitting a 35-yard strike like he's prime Roberto Carlos. What the fuck is going on, lads? Jesus Christ. At the end of the day, I'm still happy. Thanks, Ben.
I'm crying, bro. Oh, man, I'm fucking crying. Oh, I can't believe Ben Davies actually scored.
Oh, God, how's that happened?
Something. Holy shit.
Christ. He had to have been watching. There was actually a program on Sky Sports there not so long ago about Roberto Carlos. He must have been watching that, lad.
A few people calling for apologies to Ben Davies.
I'm not apologizing.
I'm not apologising. At the end of the day, over the course of the season, he's been shit. Look, I think everyone else was as surprised as I am. And I will take this time to apologise to absolutely nobody. He's still shit. But thanks for the goal.
Thank you for the goal. Oh, man. Oh, that cracked me up. That goal cracked me up. I celebrate. I laughed at that goal more than I celebrated it. Let me just be real here. I can't believe. I thought I'll never see the day Ben Davies scores a goal with the Tottenham shirt. I legit thought I'd never see the day. But he did it. Oh,
Nick
man.
Powell has come on for Stoke. He's replaced Jacob Brown. A big presence up front there for Stoke.
Yeah, now it's time not to fucking bottle this lead. Hey, Tottenham,
I hope he doesn't cause us any problems. Big tall presence up there. Number C25.
And the thing is, with the whole Ben Davies thing, just quickly, right? The reason why I'm not apologising is because the guy's been here 7 years, and there's a reason why he's playing here tonight, because he's back up, right? 7 years, hasn't nailed down the starting left-back position. At the end of the day, he may have scored tonight, but he's still been consistently shit. So there's no way I'm apologising. I still want his goal. So
my second agenda
one goal is not going to change my opinion. At the end of the day, I want these players gone because I want better players in so we can actually go and win things.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it for the benefit of everybody. I'm just starting it early before everyone else gets on the bandwagon.
Yeah, my second agenda is still there, man. It's still wide and alive. I still want Dennis Serkin to be our backup. Yeah. So one goal won't make a difference. In fact, I thought the goal was more of a comedy than anything else. I can't believe it. Listen, it's a Christmas miracle, bro. You know, Ben Davies finally did something, bro. Like in Christmas time, it has to be a comedy. That's the biggest irony I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Jez, I feel sorry for his missus tonight. She's going to be ruined by him. He'll be celebrating long and hard in tonight.
You know what? Ben Davies, he's going to, knowing him, knowing how average he is, bro, he's going to be celebrating this goal for his whole career, man. You'll literally tell Tottenham fans, yeah, but remember that time I scored against Stoke? Oh, man. Fuck's sake.
He's made an interception. It's the best performance of his life.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. What is going on?
Joseph must have shown him what we were saying at half time, the fucker.
That's what they were watching in the dressing room. They just us up on the screen and Marcelo just trying to keep his cool.
Oh, man. Hey, at least he had a shot. You got to give him credit. It's a great goal. It's a beautiful goal.
I'll give it to him. It's the most straight he's given me over 7 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, honestly, I didn't know he had it in him, but yeah. Good job, Ben Davies. You did something.
We're proud of you.
Yeah.
I'll actually start just calling him Ben now instead of Anonymous. He still hasn't earned the respect to get Ben Davies yet, so we're just going to call him Ben.
He pulls it back, but it's good defending there by Oakley Booth, I think it is. Put your foot through that, yeah. Højbjerg wins it back, and Spurs in control of this game now. Stoke haven't really responded to going a goal down again. Spurs dominating possession. Stoke can't get out of their own half. That suggests there should be an easy 15 minutes for Spurs, but that suggests we're going to lose.
Never.
And hit from distance, and it's
oh, that was close.
He got that well. I don't like that he's playing 90 minutes tonight.
No,
I don't either. Shouldn't have.
The reason why he's playing 90 minutes is purely because the way we conceded that goal. He would have been hauled off on that last substitution there if we didn't concede that goal.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but come on, man. You can't trust Vinicius, our backup striker, in a Stoke match in the Carabao Cup. Fuck's sake.
I don't think it's the case of not trusting Marcelo. I think he just wants to win the trophy so badly and get that hoodoo off the back.
That's where trust is placed, don't you think, David? Come on, son. This is a goal. Has to be.
Yes, it's fucking offside. You prick.
No way he's offside.
That looks a poor decision, but there's no VAR here tonight.
No way he's offside. No way he's offside. If this was offside, I want to watch the replay. I'm going to riot.
What tidy little finish, though. That was a nice tidy finish.
I'm going to riot. This is not offside.
Tried to take it past Harry Kane.
Oh, my God. That's a dreadful decision. That's awful. That's awful. Like, this is why we have so much VAR, because referees and linesmen are fucking shit.
That's onside for fucking days, man. Wow. What a fucking idiot that linesman is.
I think he needs my glasses.
Bro, he needs to go get a fucking binoculars, for that. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is that, dude?
He's that shit at his job. He's probably bored as well. If you gave him binoculars, he'd probably go plane watching or something.
There we go. Good job.
Nicole called the Davis goal or contribution.
Yeah, big up, Nicole. Fair play.
What are we waiting for? Come on, pass. Fuck's sake. What is this? Like a Cinderella dance or something? Fuck. Nah, man. You should see me. You know what? You should see me when I watch a Brazil game, man. Because with Spurs, it at this point, I'm kind of used to it. At some point, what I mean, I've been disappointed enough. But with Brazil, you know what I mean. Like every World Cup, I have an expectation that we're gonna win it. You know what I mean? Because we would just win it every year. Well, not every year, but like we win it so much. So I get absolutely ballistics when we watch Brazil.
You know what's going to happen now, though, lads? You know what's going to happen now? Everyone's going to be like, "Oh, we told you about our backup players. You spoke too soon." But at the end of the day, it's like 6 months into the season, and we're only starting to see something now. Like, so we haven't spoke too soon. Just before people say that.
And listen, look, I can have a shot and get lucky once in a while. You know what I mean? Like, look, listen. When I was 8 years old, I had a halfway goal line goal. You know what I mean? Like halfway. I saw the goalkeeper was out of place, and I just said fuck it, and I shot it, and I scored it from half across the field, and it was like the greatest goal I've ever scored. But I know it was bullshit. I know I was lucky. You know what I mean? Like any dog has his day, bro. You know what I mean? This doesn't change anything about Benjamin Davies.
Hey, Matty, who was the guy you had to ban earlier on in the chat? What was he saying?
There's two. There's one. Oh, I forget actually.
If it's about me, lad, it doesn't matter. I'm big enough and bold enough to take it.
I don't think it was about you.
Don't really matter.
I actually forget what he said, to be honest. Chen was saying would have been nice to see that offside goal, but the camera went up to the other game for. Oh, the camera went to the other game for the line. You didn't even see the offside goal, whatever channel you're watching on.
It wasn't offside. It was onside.
Yeah, should have stood. Lineups for Chelsea or for Everton against Man United. Right, we'll just get those just out of curiosity.
Come on.
Get back up. Well done, Lamella. This is what
that's why I love him. That's why I love Coco. Come on, Coco.
Corner.
Yeah, it should be 3-1. This game should be dead, but fuck these refs, man. Bullshit. Shit. All of them. I say it every season. Scrap the ref. You know what I mean? It's not VAR. It's not anything. It's just the referees. They're idiots.
Has Ben Davies got nearly as many goals as Aubameyang this season?
I don't know.
Aubameyang has 3, I think.
Yeah.
He's nearly there.
That's shocking.
He has more goals. He has more goals than Martial, I think. Martial only has 1 goal, right? Or does he have 0?
No, Martial scored a couple, I think.
Okay. Good ball.
Højbjerg here in the left hand side.
Oh Jesus! Dear,
penalty! Come on!
That's shocking. That's shocking.
What's that not?
When Højbjerg goes down, and just assumes something's gone wrong.
Højbjerg's a little bit of a shithouser. He would definitely dive.
Yeah,
that's what I love about him. He's a shithouser.
He'd do anything for the cause. I love him.
He'll do anything for a cup, bro.
Everton's lineup for their game against Man United, the second quarterfinal of tonight, the final of the 4. Robin Olsen, Seamus Coleman, Ben Godfrey, Michael Keane, Yerry Mina, Abdoulaye Doucouré, Andre Gomez, Gylfi Sigurdsson, Alex Iwobi, Richarlison, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Full strength lineup there for Everton. No messing about the competition for them tonight. And Manchester United, plenty of changes for them. Dean Henderson is back in goal. Eric Bailly, Harry Maguire, Paul Pogba, Cavani, Greenwood, Fernandes, Telles, Matic, Van de Beek, and Axel Tuanzebe gets into that lineup. So a lot of rotation there for Manchester United. Everton goal, full strength.
Come on,
Kane.
Yeah!
Come on!
Come on!
Game over.
It's game over. The semi-finals, here we come. One more game away from Wembley. 2 from lifting a trophy. Come on. I love you, Kane. Happy Christmas to all you Yids out there. It's party time.
I know who's not partying. The other neighbors from North London.
And
breathe, lads. We're through. We're there.
Listen,
game over. We can sit back now. We can vibe, chill out. You know what I mean? Just relax.
That's Sissoko. That's Sissoko, right?
Nathan Collins gives it away. Poor touch there by Thompson.
Yes, Sissoko,
great ball. Fantastic pass.
Come on, bro.
2 touches and bang. Lonergan unlucky. He gets a hand in it. But can
I'll
only
tell
help
you,
it into the
strength of Kane to bounce the centre back off him like that and keep a hold of the ball and strike it. Fair play.
Yeah, he's a baller, man.
10 goals and 6 appearances against Stoke there for Harry Kane. As Flamethrower says, next up Brentford, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm raving I didn't buy some party poppers today.
Come on, boys. Let's see this game out, shall we? Oh, look at the strength in Lamella. Oh, that was pretty poor. Oh, that is arm.
Happy days.
The draw for the semi-final.
He's been a bundle of energy since he came on.
Oh, Lamella's fantastic. He's always a bundle of energy.
We've been missing the last couple of weeks, without a doubt.
You never see Lamella. The thing is, he's a guy that no matter what, even if he has a shocker, one thing you will always expect from him is energy. He's just a guy
100%. Yeah,
he gives it all. He's Argentinian, you know what I mean, bro? Like I played against Argentinians when I was a young kid, and we used to get in fist fights. They're just like that, you know what I mean? They show a lot of passion for football.
Yeah.
For the semi-final is after Everton and Manchester United tonight, so we'll know later on tonight who we have in the semi-final. The English Yid saying Harry Class A, you know the rest, blood.
Come on.
And those expressions in here. Does it work with my accent?
Harry Class A, you know the rest, blood. Jeez, fam. I love it the way he says it.
I see everyone's getting into the Christmas spirit now. So look, now we can get back to your favourite Christmas songs. You stop putting them in because we're worried about the game. Let's get them back in there. It's party time, baby.
See, I'm not really much of a Christmas song guy. In fact, I've always been more of a Halloween type of kid. You know what I mean? I love Halloween when I was a kid. I love dressing up and stuff like that.
I'm the opposite, lad. I hate Halloween. I love Christmas. Love it.
Really? You hate Halloween, man?
I hate it, yeah.
I love horror movies, and I was always like, when I was a kid, I love like rock, like Green Day, like Rolling Stones and all that stuff. I love Black Sabbath and like Kiss and how they dressed up. I love I love all that makeup. It's fun.
Like I used to like Halloween, lad. When I was a youngster, you can go drinking, you have your fireworks, you have a bit of crack, get up to some devilment, cause a bit of trouble. But now when you're older, lad, it's the fun's taken out of it, really.
Yeah. You see, I'm lucky. I have a younger sister, so I just take her to Halloween, and I kind of like use that as a way to dress up and also fucking, trick or treat. But yeah, I love Halloween. But Christmas songs, I don't know many, honestly. I
start playing them on the 1st of December, lad. I'm all about this time of year. It's my favorite time, especially when Spurs win. It makes it so much more better.
I'll say Jingle Bells. I mean, that's just like the classic, right? I mean, I know it's a little bit, what I mean?
Do you like the Fairy Tale in New York? That's a classic.
That's a good one, yeah. I do like the Tim Burton movie. What was the Tim Burton movie about Christmas? Fuck, I'm forgetting the name now.
Emily. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. That's it. Yeah, there's some really good cracking songs in that movie.
One here for you, Marcelo. Have you watched Alice in Borderland on Netflix? You'd be into that if you like horror.
No, I have not. Actually, I should probably check that out. I love Alice in the Wonderland stuff.
Oh, controversial question here, lads. Very controversial. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Absolutely. No. It's the best Christmas movie ever. What do you mean? It's the best Christmas movie ever. Die Hard is no. How is Die Hard not a Christmas movie?
No, look, they put a bit of snow in it and capitalized on the Christmas market. You know what I mean? It's not a Christmas movie, lad.
You know what I mean? Come on, Bruce Willis, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Come on.
Oh,
jeez, come on, boys, come on. Can we have like a a nice 5 minutes? Just chill out.
I was saying United play a relatively strong team tonight.
Yeah,
a bit of rotation there. Yeah.
Yeah, but as long as they have Eric Bailey at the back, they're going to lose.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight game. Hold on.
So yeah, basically we're 3-1 up, lads. It's looking good. It's looking like it's job done. Stoke aren't really causing us too many problems at all. And it's great to see. The two lads have both ditched me here. So it's just me. And yeah, so Stoke are on the attack here now. And still on the attack.
Okay. Cheers for that, David. My connection is very dodgy tonight. I don't know what happened there.
You're all right, lad. Santa's coming, lad. You might get a new mic.
Home Alone is also probably the best Halloween. I mean, not Halloween, Christmas movie. I love
Rob says Die Hard is a Christmas film.
Absolutely, it is. Absolutely.
Nicole saying, as predicted, Matt, Everton do not have the sufficient squad depth, and they do play a relatively strong usual team. Look, it's going to be a really interesting game. I think, if they are playing two strong teams, it'll be a very good game of football, I'm sure.
Should be
But
good.
you know what? I don't care. I don't care who wins because this trophy's ours this year.
Yeah. What's another Christmas movie you like, David? What's the Christmas movie?
Me, I love the first Home Alone, lad. It's my favourite. I absolutely love it. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Love it, lad.
It's great, yeah.
What else do I like? I like the first Christmas Chronicles that Netflix done. The second one was poor, but I like the first one they done. And just for a bit of comedy, I love a bit of Bad Santa as well. And Deck the Halls. Deck the Halls is hilarious, man.
Yeah. You ever seen Elf? Yeah, that's what I was about to say with
the only Christmas movie I like. The only Christmas movie I like.
Is it, man? I don't like Christmas.
I don't like movies at all. I like Christmas. I'm just not a movie person. Elf is the only Christmas movie I can put myself through.
That's the one with Will Ferrell, is it?
Oh, fuck is Mindy?
Yeah, that's a good movie too.
Elf.
Elf is great. Yeah. Trying to think of other Christmas movies.
This is something actually I'm interested in. If there's anyone that's watching abroad or that, do you have turkey and ham for Christmas, or is there something specific that you have to have for Christmas? Be very interested to hear that.
Brazilians have pork shoulder.
Pork what?
Pork shoulder. We don't really like turkey.
No?
No.
Either. I don't eat turkey. I've had.
Bit too dry for the Brazilians.
Yeah, I mean, like the meat is okay, but you know, I mean, we like a little bit of hardiness in our meat, a little bit of fat, you know, and
a bit of samba, a bit of flair.
Yeah. But have you ever had pork shoulder, David?
No, I've had pork belly, lad. I'm not a fan of pork belly, but I do like a bit of pork now, I have to say.
Pork shoulder is fantastic. Great skin. Oh man, when the skin starts sizzling. You know what? And in my Christmas party, I think my mom is gonna make it. I'll send you a picture of what it looks like. I'm telling you.
Do.
You'll definitely die from it. Just looking at that picture, it's fantastic. Pork shoulder is probably one of my favorite things to have, other than picanha, which is another Brazilian meat that we often have. It's like very tender, and it's not even expensive too. It's one of the my favorite meats, and it's not even that expensive. It's pretty cheap in Brazil, especially in the Brazilian markets.
Yeah,
and it's like the most tender meat you can have, man. It's fantastic.
The only thing is, Marcelo, if you send me a picture and I really like the look of it, I'd probably end up trying to bite my phone, lad. So probably not a good idea, lad.
Oh, you're gonna be eating your phone then, David.
I do love a good Ferrero Rocher on Christmas as well. I have to say, I like Ferrero Rochers.
Okay. You ever heard of feijoada? It's like bean soup, and it's like a bean stew. It's like black beans, and you put whatever meat you want. You can put beef, you can put pork.
Harry Kane.
Come on, Kane. But yeah, you just put whatever you want, and you know, usually we put pork and pork skin, and we stew it. Yeah. Oh man, it's fantastic.
Nice.
Chemo saying turkey and ham here in New Zealand, David. Also having salmon here with ham and turkey.
Love the turkey and ham, lad. Big up. Yeah, not a big fan of fish, I have to say. So I wouldn't be going for the salmon myself. I'd like a bit of beef though as a third meat. That'd be lovely. Get a nice variety across the board.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fish either. Although I do like catfish. I don't know if you've ever had catfish. Catfish is fantastic.
I haven't.
I was going to say the program.
Actually, at a time yet.
Yeah, is he added extra time?
Fletcher, I don't know what he's doing there.
This ref
in the 91st minute, 91 played, and they haven't done the added time.
This is ref sleeping, bro. What the fuck is he doing?
As Matty was saying, the referee doesn't have the whistle to blow the full time.
Bro, he's doing his Christmas. He's doing his Christmas shopping or something, bro. What the fuck is this?
As we come into the last couple of minutes of this game, if you haven't already, make sure to go down and smash that like button. Let's see if we can get to 100 before the referee eventually finds his whistle. We're trying to smash that, get us to 100 before the end of the video. We've had 3,000 people joining us throughout the last couple of hours for Tottenham's victory. Fletcher
and as well, again, because Matty Hayes again is cool modest. If you like the content today and you like what you're seeing, make sure you're getting a super chat and give the brother some support. He's a fellow Yid. It's Christmas. It's the time of giving. Let's see what we can do for him.
Now, is there extra time from now? Yeah, absolutely. Subscribe. and follow Matty Hayes. I'm out of steam from this game. I've been yelling too much, so I can't keep that same energy, Matty. But you know what I mean. Subscribe to Matty Hayes. He's gonna be a future pundit. Forget Sky Sports. Forget ESPN.
I have a clip.
Yeah, you have that clip. Just show them that clip, and there you go.
I'll play that clip. It's 40 seconds left in the game. I'll play the clip then.
Yeah, come on.
It's a hyped up Marcelo promoting the channel.
Yeah, I've been screaming at Davies for too long for me to have the energy at this point.
Rob Hubman's join the channel. Thank you very much, Rob. Lads, we're looking to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end. Yeah, go ahead, David.
Also, take the opportunity to get over to the Irish Yid as well. Can't stress that enough. Spread the joy. There's enough to go around.
Exactly. Shay Kane saying great content, lads. Enjoyed your company for the game. Thank you very much for joining. Seamus, thank you very much for following me on Twitter as well. You got your follow back. SH Spurs saying great stream, lads. Respect. Have a great Christmas. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to everyone who has watched, everyone who's joined the 3000 of E, and the full-time whistle has gone. Tottenham are through to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup with a 3-1 victory. So it made it hard for ourselves with that goal conceded early in the second half. But that is that. Tottenham are through to the semi-final, where we'll face one of Brentford, City, Everton, or Man United. And as promised, here is a clip of Marcelo telling you all you need to know about this channel.
Listen, I'll sum it up for you. Subscribe to Matt Hayes right now. Follow the membership. Join the club. This man is going to follow. He's going to bring Tottenham to new heights. He's going to become a pundit. He's going to represent us, all right? If you're tired of Clown Sports FC, you're tired of ESPN FC, get on this board right now, bro, because we need a Tottenham pundit, and Matt Hayes is the next Tottenham pundit, so support him right now.
Oh, absolutely love it. Classic Marcelo. Big up, man. I love having you on the channel, and same as Matty Hayes. I can't give you enough praise either, man.
Oh, man.
Cheers.
Yeah. I'm just that. Oh, man, this game. I can't believe this game took so much energy from me, man.
It was a tough one.
Oh,
Lynn White Lane saying, great stream, lads. Semi-finals, time to win something. Michael Barrett saying, have a nice chill Christmas, lads. Big things for you next year, Matt. Thank you very much, Michael. Sergio Reguilon joining us after sitting on the bench tonight. He says, watching from the bench. Emily as well saying, come on, you Spurs. Happy Christmas, Maddie, Marcelo, and the Irish Yid. Great stream, great channel. Thank you very much, Emily. Hugely appreciated. SH Spurs asking, who was the man of the match? We'll start with you, David.
I would have picked Ellie before he came off. But because he played 90 minutes and look, again, he does what he does. He does what it says on the tin. I'm going to give it to Højbjerg. He was good in the middle, broke up a lot of ball, very good on the ball as well. Look, I know Harry Kane scored, but apart from that, look, he didn't really do too much, let's be honest. Which is also a good sign. You can keep Harry Kane quiet, but he'll still score. But for me, I think I'm going to give it to Højbjerg.
Marcelo?
I can't believe I'm saying this, bro, but I think also Harry Winks should be up there. I know we criticize him, but he had a decent game. I see David already shaking his head. But I felt like Harry Winks had a decent game. I'm still going to give it to Dele. I thought he had a great first half. I'm going to give it to Dele just because, you know what, the man needs it right now. So yeah,
I agree. I'd say Dele Alli as well. Not having an easy time at the moment, but he came on and he played quite well. He did. And as Chemo says here, subscribe to the Irish Yid. I've just pinned a link to David's channel in the live chat. So be sure to go and check that out. Go over and subscribe to him. Let's get him to 500 subscribers. 44 away, David, is it?
I was 44 away before we came on here today, yeah.
Okay, everyone make sure to go over and smash that subscribe button for David. Let's get him to his target. Seamus there saying, just subscribe to the Irish Yid. Dele man of the match for him. Caleb saying, great trio here tonight. Yeah, look, I suppose we wrap it up there, and there's not too much to say about that game. We beat Stoke and we're through to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Rob subscribing to the Irish Yid as well. Everyone go over and check that out. Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you, David, for joining us here today for what was a productive night for Spurs as we beat Stoke by 3-1 at the Bet365 Stadium to progress to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. The draw will be later on after Everton's game against Man United, so make sure to go over to my Twitter at MattHayesTHFC to look out for the draw of that one. I'll be letting you know who we have drawn. David, Marcelo, thanks for joining us. Everyone else, thank you so much for watching. Fantastic night for Spurs, and we'll talk to you soon.
Enjoy the week. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.